Hello everybody, hello, welcome to Kusogrande, the bad video game tournament. I'm Brossentia, and I'm trying to post links about what the crap is going on today. You know what the crap it is? It's Kusogrande. Bad games. Ahoy, ahoy matey. Ahoy matey? Where's the ahoy matey? Where you go? Good to see everybody here. Ubi, Neitzel, Hedgemaze, Royce, White Panther. Oh my gosh. Of course, more people gonna be stumbling in. It's Saturday, you know. Y'all deserve to sleep in. Bop. I didn't sleep in. I woke up early. But I also went to sleep like really early last night. I was a little bit out of it. Oh my gosh, I fell. I got up and went to the bathroom and I fell. Twice. Oh, my butt hurts so bad. Oh, luckily this is a soft chair, but if I move at all, my butt's like, you were a bad boy last night and you must be punished because you fell. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bud. I'm sorry that I fell on you. Maybe you deserved it, huh, stinky guy? Yeah. Radama Ford. Hello, hello. Ooh, the first rule of Butt Club is don't talk about Butt Club. I forgot about that. Thank you, Nightbot, for reminding me of quotes. Hey, Zombie, good to see you. Just FYI. You should not be here when we, in a couple minutes, because we're going to be doing the reveal, and we will be spoiling stuff about it. But good luck in your match. I hope you do well. Yeah. Zombie, by the way, one of my coworkers from the escape room. Guess what? We're no longer employed by the escape room, but we are working for a different one because those people end up being cool. And yeah, go run away, my zombie. Go eat some brains. Huh? Or bran. I don't care. Like, grains? But yeah, you know what? Honestly, I prefer people, like, speaking a little bit early, if they're here. That way I can be like, warning, warning. We gotta kick you out. Haha! A conflict of interest? Chiron, I love that you bring up me having a conflict of interest, possibly for somebody playing in Kusogrande. My interest is suffering. FYI. So, yeah, like, if there's any chance to make somebody I know suffer more than everybody else, I will definitely use that conflict of interest. I mean, look at the games that I've given to the people I love the most. Justin played Conan, the Barbarian. And Bubsy, too, if I'm not mistaken. I know I made Essentia play Bubsy, my sister. Yeah. I wanted them to have the true Kusogrande experience. However, I'm not necessarily giving out a whole lot of games these days because we've got a lot of game masters who bring games far and wide. They're out there cultivating with their game sickles, their game scythes, you know, just chopping in the game fields. Aha! Sorry, I've got a mocha-flavored Hershey's Kiss in my mouth. Or a Hershey's Kiss-flavored mocha. I don't know. Whatever. It's chocolate. It's chocolate. I'm super excited, though, everybody, because we've got... Wait. We don't have 4 matches today, do we? We've got 3? Yeah, that's right. And you know what? Because I fell and I am in pain from last night, I probably will just do those games and then take a break for the rest of the day so that I can, like, not die. Jacqueline, thanks for resubscribing 30 months. Oh my gosh, you are so cool. But yeah, oh my gosh, I forgot to do this. Yeah, I mean, we've been going full speed ahead when it comes to Kusogrande this year. We've been trying to get a lot of matches done, and I am very, very happy about that. So, like, you know, we'll probably be done with round 1 soon, move on to round 2 when people start getting eliminated. Crappy, do you want to take us over to the game reveal, huh, Crappy? Oh, watch out. Oh, the cart's gonna run over you. Ah! You know, honestly, you thought his character was flat before, just you wait until that monster truck is done with him. Oh, jeez. Well, everybody, the song is Get on the Bus, Beep Beep. So let's find out who's driving this thing. Say hello to our dear GM, Time Stalker. Time Stalker time. It's time to give a game to me. Oh, give a game to me. Hello there.
Hey, bro, how's it going?
Going pretty well. Yeah, just did a stupid and fell down twice last night. Hurt my butt.
You don't want to be doing that. That's a bad thing.
I know. I mean, it was kind of my fault. But, you know, it's fine. I'm actually doing mostly okay. Like, as long as I don't sit awkwardly or, like, move around in my chair too much, I'm fine. But otherwise, my butt is pain. Yeah, I think that you might be bringing some pain yourself, though.
I like this game. It's not good, but I like this game.
Yeah,
So
I played this when I was young as well.
this is a franchise that has multiple entries across Kusogrande. The game franchise just seems to lend itself to being in Kuso.
Yep.
But the only time we've had this game is because I put gauntlet states in for it. We haven't actually had a match for it yet.
It's true.
So this is Jurassic Park on the Genesis.
Rawr! Well, I'm a little dinosaur myself. That's as good as the jokes are gonna get, everybody. The players are gonna have 1 hour to try to get through as much Jurassic Park for the Sega Genesis today. Whoever makes the most progress gets 10 of those delicious points. Whoever doesn't, whoever falls behind, only 2 points, but you know what? That's still good enough to stay in. We are only eliminating people after the second round. So here we are. Our 4 players are a zombie who is one of my escape room coworkers, actually, even though neither of us works for the company that we used to work for. We still are doing a gig. Actually, next month we're going to Vegas, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. Mickey, McMike, Murray, and Spritz. So let me go ahead. A zombie is not a zombie. Well, not a Kuso zombie, just a real zombie. Okay, this time, this zombie doesn't just gum you to death.
Yeah. This is a game, like I said, I really enjoy this game. I had it as a teen. I actually beat the Grant half on this one. Never beat the Raptor side, but they get to play as Grant to start, so that's there. I wasn't intending to give this out today, but a couple of vetoes later, and this was the option.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is a game that I really hated to play when I was young, and I only played it because I was visiting my cousin. Otherwise, and it was better than going outside in Montana. Montana, cold, boring. Jurassic Park's better. Well, let me go ahead and see if they are ready. Ooh, the electro farts. I love it. Ah! Yeah, Grant. Great. Oh no. I just remembered a way to remember all of the presidents of the United States, and just for Grant, they had Great Aunt. And so I'm always gonna think of a big a big ant whenever I hear Grant. It's just how it's going to be.
Nope.
Okay, let me see. It looks like everybody is getting to the title screen. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead as soon as I see it.
Emotes are definitely dinosaurs, darts, rivers, because that if we get to the raft section,
Water.
that's going to be a long time.
Get spamming, everybody. Put your emotes in chat, or else they're not going to be there. Yeah, as soon as I see movement in a stage, I will start our timer. Best of luck to the players. And there we go.
One of the fun facts of this is you can actually soft lock this game right at the very beginning, because if you jump to the left over the car, you drop off the screen and get stuck.
Oh, that's lovely. You know, only the best games for Kusogrande. Oh, and Zombie was just inherently trying to jump over there. Now, of course, none of the players are listening to us, none of them reading chat because they are not allowed to. Instead, they are just trying to do their best to make as much progress as they can. You did give them a manual, right?
Correct.
Yeah. What other information did you give them?
Their progress is going to be further stage reached than progress within the stage. Whoever gets there first if there's a tie. There is a password system on this. I told them to keep a copy of it. You should, if game over, just go down to password and it should be auto-saved. But I wanted them to make sure to make note of it in case something went wrong.
Oh my gosh.
But one other thing to note about this game is that not only is there fall damage, there is fall death.
I mean, yeah.
If you fall a certain amount, it doesn't matter what you're going to land in, you're dead. Regardless.
We were talking about this earlier. It does that for Tintin.
You also have what they call planes of death in this game. Because Tristan was mentioning this as well. Is that there are certain areas where if you just fall into an area, regardless of how little you fall, you are automatically dead. So, it's not a very forgiving game in those terms, but there are a bunch of health pickups around. So as long as you can avoid the fall death, damage shouldn't be as big a problem because you can pick up health pickups all over the place.
Oh yeah. Now BV728, thank you so much for resubscribing. Good to have you here. You know, one thing that I learned recently, Michael Crichton wrote Jurassic Park, right? Apparently he also directed the original version of Westworld. Yeah, Westworld was made by him, and honestly, the new series very different from what the original was. Justin watched the original movie, and apparently that almost made him stop directing or helping with movies because it went so poorly. But Jurassic Park, absolutely huge film when it came out. No surprise that there were multiple video games based off of it. And mind you, do you think that this game came out right around the same time as the movie?
Yes, it's around the same time. Like I said, it came out in '93. So.
Oh no! Game over.
We're gonna be seeing that a lot.
Yeah.
It.
But yeah, I need to go watch the original Westworld. Oh my god, I loved the new series, even if it's not at all OG. Because I need to read some Michael Crichton books as well. I've never actually read his stuff.
I read the first Jurassic Park of his. I initially couldn't get through the opening part when I first read it because it's really kind of rough.
Rough as in not well written?
It's a hard read.
Oh, okay.
Because there are some things that happen in the opening part that are not shown in the movie, and with good reason. It's a little graphic.
Ooh, okay. I mean, like Stephen King, they usually toned him down a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. Like, I don't get bothered by, well, I mean, reading Misery, there were a few moments where I was like, okay, I gotta put this down. Because this is a little bit bothering. But then later I was like, oh, that was so good. You know?
Yeah, and like I said, the thing was is that opening part, I actually didn't want to go see the movie initially because it's like that didn't make me feel exactly right reading it. So, but the movie was fine. But like, yeah, one of the parts in the opening of the book is one of the tiny dinosaurs is found to have been chomping on a baby. So that's
yeah, that's a strong way to start a book. But there's reason to believe that Jurassic Park actually could have been part of the Westworld universe, because Westworld originally had multiple different worlds that people could go to that had different robots. Jurassic Park, of course, doing genetic experiments to bring dinosaurs back, but I mean, they had medieval times in Westworld, they had Westworld in Westworld. I don't remember what else. Greek world. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing to note is that there are a bunch of different weapons in this game, and they all have differing effects on different dinosaurs, because different dinosaurs are affected differently. Like the raptors don't go down very easily to the regular blue darts. There's a like a stun timer and to go along with the health that you have, and depending on what weapon you use can affect how long you can keep a dinosaur down.
Ooh. Now,
so like the red darts are much better against the raptors than the blue ones. The blue ones don't keep them down for very long at all.
Interesting. Is it just that weapon isn't as good, or specific
they have
to?
They have different effects. Like the blue darts are kind of minor stun.
Gotcha.
In there, it's kind of a neat effect in that they what happened with Mike?
It was a good fall.
There?
Just pinballing all over the place.
Yeah.
Grant. Oh, you're right. No. These are some fantastic deaths. I love those.
Yeah, and those boulders are instant death that are on Mickey McMike's screen. If you touch them at all, you're dead.
Well, have you ever touched a boulder?
No.
Yeah.
I try and avoid them.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
At least the ones that are falling.
I'm trying to think. Have I seen a falling boulder? Nah, like rocks. How big is a rock to be a boulder?
A large boulder, the size of a small
size
boulder.
of a small boulder. Yeah, I know that boulder, but that was a large small. I want a small. Ooh, so here's a question for you. They have 3 health bars. Why do you have 3 health bars?
Those are your lives.
Oh.
So
okay.
when one runs out, you die, and then you're on to the next health bar.
Gotcha. Well, maybe they could have shown it differently.
Yeah. Oh, I knew that was going to happen to Spritz. There is a dinosaur down there that you have to land on. You have to look down to see it. Otherwise, you're just going to fall into the water.
Oh.
There are some blindish jumps in this game, and it's not pleasant.
Oh, okay.
One thing I've noticed is
a
that
rock
some of the
fragment.
players haven't noticed that the Triceratops is passive until you attack it, and it says so in the manual.
I mean, yeah, it just wants to eat a plant.
Yeah, so if you don't attack it, you can just jump on its back and it won't attack you. But as soon as you shoot it at all, it becomes active and it tries to throw you everywhere.
Oh my god. Like, there's so many... I don't know if you want to call them blind jumps, blind falls. There's so many blind everything. Are you able to, like, scroll the screen down at all in order to see what's down below you? Just holding down?
Yeah, you can hold down and you can, like Spritz did right there, you can hold down and you can look down a little bit. Doesn't always help, but it at least gives you some idea of what's going on.
How long, like, how high up are you? Does it keep scrolling forever if you just keep going down, down, down? It looks like it, like zombie is looping.
At some point you will get down to a point where it's just like, you can't go down any further.
What the crap? But it looks the same. It's
yes,
like
it
the
does.
same over and over.
It doesn't look any different, but there are areas where you can finally get to the bottom. And the sad thing, speaking of Spritz, when she fell into the water, excuse me, that was right at the end, because once you get onto that platform below, there's the exit to the level.
Yeah. I'm glad that there's a health pickup at the very beginning of the game.
How did Spritz not die there? That boulder went right through her.
Well, a boulder per chat here, which they checked Wikipedia. Apparently, it's a rock fragment with size greater than 25.9 centimeters or 12.2 inches in diameter. I've definitely seen boulders then. I've definitely caused boulders. Yeah.
Let's see if Spritz can land on the dinosaur here.
Oh, can you do it, Spritz? Dinosauru.
Oh, no. Spritz is going back the other direction. The exit is down below and,
you can grab onto
right.
the roots? Okay.
Yeah.
How did Spritz get extra health by doing that? Was there a health pickup?
I didn't notice that.
I don't know. It was weird. Yeah, so biggest thing, how do you get down without dying?
The other question is whether Spritz knows that dinosaur is not... Oh,
Oh.
she got down anyway. That's the end of the stage.
Are you serious? That's so stupid. Spritz
You
moving
can land
into
on,
the
on
lead.
it too, so...
Well, very nice. Let me go ahead and move the audio over to Spritz.
And now we're gonna see if we get a fall death here. This ladder, if you climb up and get knocked down near the top, you just fall and die.
Woo, woo, woo.
And we've got our first raptors.
Rawr, I'm a dinosaur.
Nope, Spritz is taking the safe way. Good. Now those boxes are pushable, so you can move them back and forth if you need to.
Oh, woo, woo, woo. It's... I think the music's flirting with me. By the way, this was made by Blue Sky Software. They made other games like Vector Man. Okay. That's pretty strong. Basket Brawl for Atari 7800. Okay. Avoid the Noid. Yeah, I know that game. Oh, I know that game. Xenophobe. I see possibly Ninja Golf, which may be one of their better games. Disney's Ariel, The Little Mermaid, not good. Nope, nope, nope. And apparently an arachnophobia game. Ooh, a Shadowrun for Genesis? Okay. That game, I would say, highly flawed, but I kind of want to play it more.
And Spritz has found this is a maze because she's back at the start again.
Yeah, Mickey McMike is in the right area to finish the stage. Oh, zombie, unfortunately, getting blocked by the pterodactyl. The thing is, like, once you beat the first stage, you've locked in progress because you get a password. The big question is, does the password save the number of lives that you have?
Not that I'm aware of. You can normally just restart and get your 3 lives.
Good. Okay, I'm gonna watch Mickey McMike to see if I know, like, can figure out where you're supposed to go, because I'm just so confused for zombie. Oh no, Grant!
Yeah.
You specifically tried to avoid this in Jurassic Park. Stop it! Oh my god!
He's stun locked.
Well.
One of the people in chat does answer one thing though. Passwords don't save your weapons either. So if you had weapons built up and you game over, you're back to the default starting.
Gotcha. Yeah, which could be... It's probably going to be not super important, at least for this playthrough specifically, but okay. Just watching Mickey McMike right now because I want to see how this area actually plays out. Oh, yeah, okay. So so you need to slide down at least one of those big ramps, and then you'll land on a platform that you can use to go right. Otherwise, I've seen Zombie do it multiple times, just going through an area that looks the same over and over again, and because of the amount of fall damage that you take, even if you technically need to get lower in the level, you're just going to take damage over and over until you probably die.
Okay. Fritz has once again gone to the back to the starting area because this game loops because, you know, progress is an illusion.
Wait, what do you mean this game loops?
It has paths that lead back to the start instead of making progress. So it's got an open area where you think you need to go, and instead it leads back to start, or it leads only to death. And not anything else.
Is it a Euclidean loop or non-Euclidean loop? Ooh, Zombie managed to get into the cave area. Good.
Oh no!
Like,
so, Mickey
is this
got
Euclidean?
Down. I'm not sure what the difference is.
Damn it! Okay, dang it!
I was just gonna say though, Mickey McMike got down into the area with the dinosaur, and you can stun the dinosaur to send it back into the water by using a grenade. But Mickey McMike just tried to jump through it, and it's a solid wall if you just try and jump through it, so went down into the water and died.
Gotcha. By the way, I want to give a huge shout out to the referees who are helping to track this match. We've got Dobby knows better than to reanimate death lizards. I don't. Here's the deal. Just build better cages. Blasness didn't say the magic word. Neatsoul wish they could spare no expense. Oh my god, there's so many good lines from Jurassic Park. Jerry Harris says, dinosaur voice, Sega. Linkura is holding on to her butt. That's more of a reference to me than to Jurassic Park.
Actually, no, that's Jurassic Park as well. It's a line by Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh no, Murray! Wait, Samuel L. Jackson is in Jurassic Park? There's no way.
Yep.
Who does he play?
He's one of the technicians. He's the one that's trying to fix the problems after Nedry.
He is. I had no idea. Oh my god, everybody, let me share with you because I wasn't a believer. One of the IT guys, the one who dies off screen. Oh, come on, you could have made him die in a fantastic way. Maybe that's why I didn't remember him.
You get to see his dead arm when it comes down over.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh, come on, just there. Here he is. I had no idea. And I have watched Jurassic Park many, many times. I remember...
That's not the only Michael Crichton movie he's been in, as well.
I believe it.
He was in Sphere.
I've never seen Sphere.
Sphere's interesting.
I should definitely give some more of those movies a shot. Yeah.
That one also had Queen Latifah in it.
What?
Yeah, Sphere had Queen Latifah and Samuel L. Jackson in it.
Okay, people are saying to read Sphere rather than watch it, or at least read it first.
Reading it is probably better.
I should. I'll go ahead and put that on the list of things that I want to read, because even though I got a master's in English, it really burned me out, and it's been very hard to get back into reading. Oh no, zombies on the wrong side of the dinosaur!
Or, like I said, you can stun the dinosaur so it goes down into the water.
How do you stun it?
You have to hit it with a couple of grenades.
Oh, so more than one hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Unlike the other pushover dinosaurs here, the thing is, it doesn't look like it's reacting at all to your hits. So it's understandable why nobody thinks
it's not the only thing in this game that does that.
Whoa, new music. We're in the vents, everybody. Ah, the cute dinosaur got him. Aw, cute. Uh-oh, now there's more dinosaurs. Wait.
Yeah, they're the scavenger dinosaurs.
Yeah, they're great. See? The best dinosaurs. They get to eat Grant's face. If you are a good little dinosaur, you can also eat Grant's face. I'm wondering about this music because I don't know if I love the music, but it's not the worst that I've heard. Apparently Sam Powell worked on it, also composed for EverQuest, huh? Okay. Interesting. Okay, Evil Zone, the chess master for Genesis. You know, we've got, Vectorman 2, of course.
Oh,
Mario's early years, fun with letters and fun with numbers.
We're coming to one of the funnier parts of this stage.
And Virtual Bart, yes. Well, that's why the wow, wow, wow makes sense. Because this is connected to Virtual Bart. Did you have any idea, Time Stalker?
No, I did not.
Well, now you know.
Oh, it looks like Majure's made it to the power station.
Yes! We've got progress, everybody. Murray in second place at this point. Zombie has almost beaten the first stage, so I wouldn't be too surprised if we see Zombie and probably Mickey McMike finishing level 1 soon. It's just, like, watching this game, I'm thinking, how do you avoid taking damage? Is there any way? Do you just sort of have to take damage sometimes?
Sometimes you do, yeah. Like I said, there's health all over the place, so it's not horrible, but avoiding damage is, you have to either be really careful or really lucky.
Yeah. And it's like, if you're making a platformer, most of the time, you want to make it so that some damage is avoidable, because what happens if you get down to 1 HP?
Okay,
and you know that you have to take damage.
We're gonna see what
up.
happens here.
Oh, it's a T-Rex! Watch out, it strafes. Rawr. Well, again, I want to say hi to our YouTube friends over there. Plasma Gun, chilling with Kazuya ZX. Glad that we have some people showing up over there, you know. And as time goes on, you know, we might be able to get a solid-ish audience between both of the channels. Yeah.
So, Spritz managed to figure out that you can stun the T-Rex, but it doesn't look like it. Like, you can hit the T-Rex a bunch of times, and it doesn't look like it's done. But Fritz didn't open the security door, and so now they're stuck.
Oh no! Ooh, Zombie almost finished the level, fell on the right side of the dinosaur, but unfortunately didn't make it through. Brontosaurus, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Or it could be Brachia.
I don't know. I mean, we've got the Compy, which that's just a computer. Or I believe those are the tiny baby, the baby dinosaurs that are like, eh.
Spritz keeps hitting this thing because she doesn't know that it's stunned. But it just does. There's no indication that it's actually stunned. You can stun it with the grenades and run by, but there's no visual indicator that it's actually stunned.
Well, what do you get when you... Oh, yeah.
She needs to go back and hit the switch to open up the security door there.
Go left. No, you can go left. Well, okay. You... What? This game's so good.
Someone's asking if they finish Grant's campaign, do they start over with the Raptor? Yes. If they finish the campaign, they will start in the Raptor side.
Well, I would tell you the story of the game, but guess what? It's just Jurassic Park. Yeah. Hey, man likes chaos. And man decides, let's go ahead and do something really stupid. Make dinosaurs. Because we have the technology. And then, blam, blam, blam. Hurricane hits the park. And unfortunately, we know how companies are when it comes to preparing for hurricanes without being required to by law. They suck at it. And
well, it's not just that. You have someone sabotaging the thing during the hurricane.
Well, I mean, yeah. But,
And
you know,
the hurricane was unplanned.
you could have prevented sabotage like that. You know, by not hiring Nedry. Do a background check on the guy, okay? That's the lesson for Jurassic Park. Do background checks on the people that you hire for super important security stuff.
Yeah, they spared no expense except on paying their employees.
And background checks. We spared no expense. Wait, why was I talking like Sean Connery almost? We spared no expense.
Yeah, that's the whole reason Nedry's doing it, by the way, is to get paid because he feels he's underpaid for what he does.
Yep. Honestly, I think he probably was. Everybody, if you are watching and you can pay your engineers and your tech people more, hey, how about you do it? I hope I got 50 people a raise just now. Yeah.
I love the people in chat just quoting Jurassic Park, because the movie is infinitely quotable.
Yeah. The thing is, you can make dinosaurs. What? Zombie just fell? Okay. After a certain fall distance, you just no longer detect platforms and you plummet to your death. I love it. But yeah, like, you can make dinosaurs. It's fine. I'll approve. Just make sure that you're paying your employees what dinosaur security is worth. In general, like, that's sort of like the lesson of most sci-fi in, like, at least before the year 2000, you know? At least most good sci-fi. It's that companies are kind of terrible at stuff.
Yep.
I mean, Alien.
Take a look at the Alien franchise.
Yeah.
Almost everything in there is the company is trash.
Yeah. I love the Alien franchise, but holy guacamole, that company is kind of bad. I mean, 2001: A Space Odyssey almost. Yeah, the company was bad.
I've actually never seen that.
Yeah. I think that it's a work of art that still, like, I think it still holds up even if it's a little bit slow at times. It's so good. And as long as you don't listen to my parents, okay? 2001: A Space Odyssey, when I first watched it when I was a kid, my parents, you know, showed part 1, part 2, and then after killing, after getting through the computer section, blah, 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 they're like, okay, we're done. we consider that the end because it just gets weird. But now that I've seen it, I'm like, no, this is like where the art is. This is amazing. This is about like something that's bigger than humanity, the idea of the sublime, which is huge in science fiction. And they're like, we don't like the space baby. And I'm like, you don't have to like the space baby, okay?
One of the other things is that, like, they very much are focused on the wrong things in the movie. Like, your dinosaur wrangler guy is talking about the fact that they told them they need to put locks on the vehicle doors, and they don't do it. Looks like we've got another person into stage 2, and Spritz got eaten.
You know, honestly, if they did put locks on the doors, somebody would find a way to die from that. I know that. Like, however, you're right, like, the game, or the movie essentially being like, okay, people are suggesting things and the company's not doing it. Meanwhile, the guy who owns Jurassic Park is like, we're doing everything that we can, and isn't aware of all of the failings. Like, he's very much a dreamer who, like, is a flawed dreamer because he's got the love and the passion and mostly the money, but he just doesn't really have the knowledge of what is needed in order to protect the people who are putting in all of that work for him.
Well, and in the books, he's very arrogant. He knows there's dangers there, and he just doesn't seem to care about it.
Really?
I mean, spoilers for a book that came out a long time ago, but
plug your ears,
he actually
everybody.
dies in the book because he goes out into the park to survey it and gets eaten by some of the dinosaurs.
I mean, he had it coming.
Yeah. Now, see, Fritz needs to know that switch down there at the bottom is what she needs.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
That should do it.
Look at
now
the
she
T-Rex
needs to go to the
dancing
right and get out of the level.
Yeah, it looks like she's gonna loop
she doesn't
around.
know that.
Probably fun. Oh, can you loop around? No. Well. Oh yeah, you can. Good. I think she knows that the switch probably did something. Oh no! The T-Rex gotcha.
Yeah, it's because the way this game does stun with all the other dinosaurs, except for a couple where there's a physical indicator that they've been stunned, and the T-Rex just doesn't have one.
Oh no. Ooh.
Yeah, when I gave the stage after this one as a gauntlet state, it has one of my favorite clips that I've ever had from the channel. Where a character just gets eaten by a water pixel. It's so fun.
Yeah, like, the frustrating thing about hitting that switch is that, like, there's almost no audio feedback. You know, the visual is that he turns and faces the switch and touches something. It's not super clear that it actually did anything.
Same thing with the T-Rex. You've stunned it, but you can't tell that you've stunned it, because basically all you need to do is stun it, run by it, and run down. And yeah, just go down. Awesome, that's the exit. So Spritz is on to stage 3. And we're gonna be here a while.
Ooh, rubber raft!
You might recognize this, bro.
Yes, because we had this as a gauntlet state in Kusogrande.
Yep.
Oh, that's death. I'm glad that Chad enjoys the farts of the game because, yeah, this game gets very farty right around now. Do you remember the raft portion of the movie? Same. Or the T-Rex breaking into the electrical grid.
Okay, so
Or
here's
any
the
of
thing
this?
about this raft section. You have to pick up gas cans because you have about 30 seconds of gas for each one you pick up. There's no on-screen indicator of this, so you can run out of gas and basically die.
Do you die if it runs out of gas?
Yes.
What? Just get out and get more gas.
You also, if you fall more than a certain amount, you're dead. If you jump into any amount of water, you're dead. And we're gonna have a section here that's kind of silly, and it's right here.
Okay.
So once you get the gas cans up here, it looks like you need, because if you go straight down the waterfall, you're gonna fall into into an area where there's no water and die.
Okay.
If you go to the right, there is a Tyrannosaur and a raft, but that raft, if you use it, you'll die on the rocks to the right. What you have to do is run off the right, going fast, to hit the water below on the left-hand side. Or on the right-hand side.
This is, like, I love the fall damage for the raft. Like, you don't even have to fall as much. The raft is like, it's got spikes in the bottom, so if you just fall too much and you don't land in water, bam, impaled, blood everywhere. This part sucks.
Per Chad, basically if you go too long without grabbing a gas can, you lose all control of the raft. And so it becomes very deadly because you need control in order to get through areas.
Oh, well, if you only lose control, that's better. I thought that you just, like, fell over dead. You might as well just fall over dead, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, poor raptor.
I do like the music in this section, though.
I believe it. It's very fartalicious.
Okay. So
Okay. Oh, no! Tyrannosaurus Rex wants to bite your face. Yeah, got a grenade.
Let's see if Spritz gets hit. Yep, water pixel.
What? That is so dumb. Hey,
Yes.
Mickey is on to stage 2 as well, so, you know, we've got a pretty clear third place zombie still in fourth place, still hasn't figured out how to beat stage 1, which, as far as I remember, this was my experience when I was a kid. How was that a death?
It's the water pixel there because you have to jump into the raft. If you just walk, it treats you as though you walked into the water. Because there is a slight amount of water between the raft and the edge of the ledge there.
Yeah. Now,
So it treats as though you went into the water, and even though the water does not look deep, you drown.
Well, I mean, it's not deep. This is like Signs all over again, okay? M. Night Shyamalan made this movie. Or game. He didn't make the movie, but made the game. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, see,
Avoided the death pixel.
Oh, wow.
Good.
I have never actually landed that. I always died to those spikes.
No! What?
The easiest way to get through there is just ride off the right, going fast, not slow, and you'll hit the water down below and be fine. But I have never actually gotten past those spikes there, so that was actually impressive to me because I always die on those spikes when I go to the right.
Yeah. Now, of course, all of the players here do have various skill levels. We're just appreciative that everybody is able to be here playing. You know, someone's got to win, someone's got to lose, so there's no shame for anyone who comes in last, you know. Being able to stand playing through level 1 of Jurassic Park for a year. Or an hour. It feels like a year, but it's only an hour. Like, honestly, impressive job to anybody who has the willingness to do that. And honestly, like, Zombie has played in Kuso Live and made it into the bracket there, but, that's kind of a different story as well, how different it is. And I do know that, like, with some of the non-typical games, he's done pretty well. When it comes to some of the janky platformers that we have, I mean, he was eliminated by Rex Ronan, from what I remember. So,
Well, there's a game.
Oh, yeah, that was a fun watch to... Or no, he beat Rex Ronan. What am I talking about? He beat Rex Ronan. So no, he won that match. You never really know how you're gonna do in Kusogrande. Yeah, even if you have done well in certain matches, you just might not do well in others, and that is fine. Biggest thing, that you can do is learn a little bit what your weakness was, learn what was really holding you up, and then next time that you play in Kusogrande or a similar tournament, keep those weaknesses in mind.
And sometimes players aren't familiar with a system. I know one of the players said that basically the Genesis library is foreign to them.
Yeah, Genesis for me, especially starting Kusogrande, huge blind spot.
There was someone asking in chat where there was another horrific graph stage in a Jurassic Park game, and I believe that was a Gauntlet state as well. I believe it is Rampage Edition that has that issue.
Zombie is right at the end of the stage, but again, this is not super clear, and because enemies don't show that they're, like, taking hits, it's very easy to think, oh, this dinosaur is just invulnerable to everything. But no, shoot it, shoot its face more. Come on, you're doing it. You can do it. Oh, there we go. Zombie is through.
Yeah, just has to make the jump, and we have everybody out of stage 1.
Yeah.
Okay, Majure is at the end of stage 2, but hasn't hit the switch.
Woo! I'm just happy to see everyone get out of level 1 because this game's a nightmare.
I like when players make progress, especially in a game as rough as this one is.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy this game, but it pulls no punches.
I did not enjoy this game when I was young. I mean, like, playing as Grant, I was like, this is dumb. I don't want to play as him. Let's play as the dinosaur. And that's when it became fun. It took me forever to figure out how to hurt the final boss in either form. What's the final boss when you're the raptor?
Grant.
Oh, okay. Do you have to kill him?
Yeah.
I love this game.
He's shooting weapons at you the entire time. You have to knock him off his perch.
That's so good. Like, having a game with, like, alternate Jurassic Park ending, absolutely not canon. You kill Grant. Dinosaurs rule the world. I love it.
But yeah, that is one thing that I found when playing this game as a teen, is that I honestly think the game is fun, but it is very, very, very hard. And Sprit's got eaten.
Yeah. Oh, it's brutal. It's not super clear what you're supposed to do a lot of the times. Like, it definitely lures you into specific places and then kills you. It punishes you for, like, taking risks. But luckily, because of the password system, you don't lose a whole lot of progress, you just have to play that level again. So that's one thing that I can appreciate. A game that makes you lose all of the progress is one that I think would be intolerable.
Stage.
Ooh, very nice. Murray holding on to second place. We'll have to see what Mickey McMike is able to do. No, zombie, don't get electrocuted. That's how the zombies came to life in the first place. Another game over. Murray definitely taking time to write that password down, which luckily I think the game automatically saves it, but you never know in Kusogrande if a game is going to have crashes or some other problem. Zombie trying to figure out what to do in this grid section. Yep, you can just climb straight up.
Unfortunately, Mickey's going backwards right now.
Not backwards.
But yeah, no, this is close enough. I mean, this section is brutal and people are stuck that you can actually see a lead change here, because it's just going to depend on who gets further here, because this area is rude.
Yeah, like, I don't think anyone's quite out of the match yet. Yeah, Zombie and Mickey McMike are significantly behind, but level 2 doesn't take too long when you figure out what you're supposed to do.
Ritz goes into the water pixel again. I feel so bad for her. She was just trying to jump into the raft and missed it off the left side.
I love Grant's squat walk when he's in the vents, just do. You know, crawling would be easier. And also, who puts vents in a structure like this? Like, do you really need a vent going down and going up in the same room? There's no clear direction that they were supposed to go. Yeah, Mickey is back where I believe he came into the room. Oh no.
According to chat, Mickey got stun locked on that electrical and thinks that that's not the right way to go.
Oops. I mean, I might assume that as well if something stun locked me. If Zombie can pass that, then that moves Zombie into... Oh, Zombie, can you get past? Maybe? Yeah! Okay. However, you gotta climb the pole, right?
Yeah.
There we go. I believe that might be a lead change from 4th to 3rd for Zombie, putting Mickey back in 4th place.
Yep.
Not lead, a placement change. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, like, Zombie has been doing this with 1 life, and generally, if you get into a new level and you only have 1 life left, and you have passwords, I would recommend take the death.
And Mickey's through that area, too.
Very nice!
And Mickey has another life, so... Just climb the rope, Mickey. There you go.
Okay, Zombie just trying to knock the dinosaur out before climbing up. Not a bad strategy.
Yeah, that area that Spritz keeps dying on, she thinks that's the best way to go, but it's actually the harder way.
But, you know, if you can get through it once,
well,
then...
and the thing is that Spritz did get past the spikes once, so that's an indicator to her that that's where she needs to go.
Yeah.
And honestly, you can go that way. It is not easy to do at all. It's much easier to just take the raft off. But again, Spritz's only experience with going off that waterfall was dying.
Zombie had knocked this dinosaur out, but unfortunately it scrolled off screen, making it possibly despawn, respawn, and thus be awake. This opens up the chance for Mickey to move back into 3rd place, and with the amount of health that he has and 2 lives, it's probably going to happen.
Not the first person to stop and take a minute there.
Not at all.
Spritz seems to be very frustrated with where she's at, because it feels like it's very stupid.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's because it is.
Thank you, Taven, by the way, for the raid. Welcome on in, you friends. Come and enjoy Jurassic Park for Genesis.
I agree with what one of our refs said just now. That was an amazing push for Zombie for their first time in Stage 2.
Yeah, and seeing that much, when you have 3 lives now, even an insta-kill by the T-Rex is probably going to be fine because, you know, you've got the lives where you can handle that for a while.
See, and now Mickey's seen that the T-Rex is stunned, but again, we get to the door and it's not open.
Yeah?
I don't believe that Zombie got this far in the level. Oh. Zombie just had the fall death. Didn't matter that there was a platform there, went straight through it because it was too far down.
Yeah! This game is really farty, let me tell you.
Okay, Mickey McMike has figured out that you can stun the T-Rex and just run through it. So now they've hit the switch. If they just stun and go back, they should be out of that level. And we will have a very close race.
I'm not sure Mickey has realized that the switch did anything, which it did. Unfortunately, you can't see. And, like, because of how loud the T-Rex is, you really can't hear it either.
No, but if Mickey runs back to the right, they'll see that it was, opened.
Yeah. Knock the T-Rex out. Knock him on his butt.
Mickey can see the exit.
Zombie having a really hard time getting a grenade to land. Yeah, you don't really need to worry too much about that, Dice.
Get down one more.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
No, Spritz. Another game over.
That's further progress than that she got the last time, but still hasn't reached the bottom of that section.
I mean, it's rough. This is really, really rough.
This section is rude.
Okay, Murray gotta hop out and grab your gasoline.
And the sad thing is if Murray can just drop down off that right side, that will put them into the lead. Instead of jumping to where the T-Rex is. Honestly, though, I think one of the flaws of this game is that there's just very little direction in what you're supposed to be doing.
True. I mean, every
that,
level feels a little bit like a maze.
Parcel is, yeah, every level's a maze. There's not really any indication that you're going the right way until you go the right way.
Yep.
And some things just don't show that they've happened. If this game had gotten just a little more polish, I think it would have been really good.
Yeah, it's like it certainly is. Oh no, Spritz! It certainly isn't the worst game out there. Like, I feel like it's a huge pain to play. It's a little bit dark and muddy, but at the same time, you know, if you're trying to go for something that fits a bit of the gritty atmosphere of Jurassic Park, this doesn't do a bad job. Like, especially some of the sprite work that they did for the dinosaurs and for the T-Rex. Like, classic face here.
It kind of fits my MO. Fun but flawed. Murray
No!
into the water pixel.
A pixel! Oh no, Mickey got jumped! That is a game over for Mickey. Zombie is getting pretty close to the T-Rex section as well, I believe.
No, this is the first section of the stage.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, this is
not
something
far
that...
to that area. Like you can, I can say that it's not like this area is far to the
Yeah, but with only one life at this point, I would probably have gotten a game over. Yeah, I'll go ahead and let you answer the question. Okay, McMike was just asking, can I use the password that it enters in? It seems like it might differ slightly from the password that it gave Mickey, which is interesting. But yeah, I would say if it's in there, just go for it. Yeah, odd that the game would populate a password that's slightly different from what it gives you.
yeah.
Again,
I don't get that.
It might
sometimes when it
save
does
certain
that.
pieces of equipment or something with the password that it gives you, whereas what it populates there, you won't have everything. So yeah, right now, Spritz is in the lead, Murray second, Mickey McMike in third, Zombie in fourth. There is a chance to have a lead change, though, depending on how Murray can do.
Oh no, Spritz accidentally
Gonna have to...
restart.
Yep. Oh, Murray getting the drop by the spikes. Very nice job. Oh!
And dies in the exact same place as the furthest that Spritz got to.
That's as far as Spritz has made it.
Yeah, that's
We're
where
straight
Spritz,
up tied then.
We're tied, but Spritz got there first.
Yes.
This has been a fun watch, though. It's been pretty close in a lot of areas.
Yeah.
There's enough time for either player to make progress in stage 3, and there's enough time for Zombie to overtake Mickey Mike for third. If they go, they've got.
It certainly is possible, although doing it with only one life right now is so risky.
Yep, but you just gotta go with what you.
Yep. Even if I say, like, you know, if you take 2 deaths, just take a third one and start over, that's not always going to jive with everybody. Sometimes they just want to have the one good push. Which, if it works out,
especially knowing you're
fantastic.
under 5 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, no! Falling to his death. Poor Zombie. There's still time there. There's still definitely time.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Yeah, like the environmental feeling of the music, it's fine. I dig it. It's not the most interesting, but it's okay.
I like it for this type of stage.
Yeah, like, you know, I'm not going to put this on in the background when I'm doing stuff, but I'm not offended by it either. Like, I'd say that, like, it works very well as an environmental style music. It's just no concert is going to be performing this. Which is fine. Not every song has to be concert worthy, you know?
Poor Murray. Died again in the same spot.
No! Now, I do have to say that the artist for this game, Douglas Ten Napel, was the lead artist, and he created the character Earthworm Jim, as well as most of the supporting characters. So that's pretty cool. Also did the art for Ren and Stimpy show, Stimpy's Invasion, which looks a lot better than it plays. Also did the animations for Skulljagger, Revolt of the Westikins, my favorite bubblegum-based platformer.
I like Skulljagger.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
very weird.
Oh, I love Skulljagger. Oh, he shouldn't be described as cool. I don't know anything about him, so I'll go ahead and add an asterisk. Cool as far as I know, but might actually be a dick. Graphics-wise, the graphics are good. How about that, huh? My obliviousness to certain people in the video games industry is pretty big.
Oh, I think that's gonna... I don't know if Murray has enough time unless they just actually do the quick strat for this area. I don't think they have enough time to overtake Spritz.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tight if they do.
I think places are pretty much locked at this point. Yeah, and I would say, yeah, everybody who's talking about how much of a guy this dude is, despite them playing a lot of things that they love.
We are gonna get Mickey out of stage 2 right at the buzzer.
Oh yeah! Here we go. Get out of there. Get out.
Mickey,
go
climb
up
the ladder.
You don't have to get out. It's not going to change your place at all. But there we go. Mickey McMike is out, and that is time. Give it up for all of our players, and especially Spritz, who took the victory today. What a fantastic time here. Of course, the refs will be confirming everything to make sure that all of the places are locked in there, but it does appear likely Spritz first, Murray second, Mickey McMike third, and Zombie in fourth place. Again, great job to all of the players, and oh my gosh. Surviving the game is the biggest thing here. Let me... Okay, I'm inviting Spritz to come and chat because we do often talk to the winner of the match just to see how they did. I think that, like, making it to stage 3 is pretty dang good. Like, I would have been somebody who spent a lot of time on level 1. I don't think I would have been level 2 if I were playing this. Gotta be honest. Yeah, what do you think?
I think they all did pretty well with this.
Yeah. Well, hello, Spritz, and congratulations. You are our victor today, coming in first place, making the most progress on the water level. How was your experience? Okay, bye. Hello, Spritz. Are you able to hear me now?
Yeah. You just, I heard you for a bit and then you cut out.
Ah, gotcha. Well, you're here. Congratulations. You did a fantastic job. You made it partway through the waterfall level. You made the most progress here. You are the victor today, so great job. How are you feeling?
Well, surprised mostly. I thought I was pretty screwed after I got walled on that waterfall.
Ah! Welcome to the Kusogrande experience where everybody feels that they lost.
Yeah, you and Murray died in the exact same spot as the high water mark, but you did it first.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I saw that Zombie in chat was saying that this is one of the games with, like, the most unresponsive, slippery controls that they've ever played. Is that kind of what you were feeling as you were going through this?
Well, only at times,
okay.
Or, occasionally I'd move when I wasn't trying to.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it just reminded me of Worst Prince of Persia, though I've never, played that all that much.
Oh, I played Worst Prince of Persia on Thursday. I didn't stream it, and I'm not telling people what it is, but yeah, having to sort of, having an action game that is kind of Worst Prince of Persia is a little bit of a crime because, that game was very much designed for you to take a little bit of time, a little bit more of a puzzle, rather than falling through a forest forever until you get to the bottom somehow.
Well, honestly, that didn't bug me all that much because the falling damage wasn't too bad. It wasn't like it would kill you outright most of the time.
Yeah, if you fell too far, then it was instant death, but had to be a decent fall, and usually if you fell onto a platform, you were fine. But yeah, was there... I don't... Like... Overall, what do you think of the game? Did you enjoy it? Is it something that you could see yourself returning to?
Yeah, actually, I think I saw this like in a compilation package on Switch.
Yeah. Huh.
So I might, just as long as I can figure out the controls for that water area.
Oh, yeah. Like, I believe there are different routes that you can take. Is that right, Time Stalker?
There are some different routes, but there are some routes that just lead straight to death.
Okay.
Yeah, I found that.
You found the death routes.
I mentioned this in the match chat, but in that area, instead of jumping to the T-Rex where the other boat is, if you just go off the waterfall and hold right, you land in the water on the right side and are fine.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It's a lot easier than trying to go down those small waterfalls there.
One of her favorite deaths, though, was when, which happened to both you and Murray, because you both made it to level 3, you get to the right of the T-Rex on the waterfall, go to the boat, and die because of the water pixel. Yeah, instead of getting in the boat, you're just dead. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah, we all laughed.
No, that was fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of get it to a point where, like, they want you to jump in the boat,
but
and so if you just
still
run in, it's just that era of gaming.
Yeah, well, a lot of the stuff is just very... We were discussing this, but a lot of the stuff is just you don't have the indications of where to go, or sometimes what things do. Like that switch in stage 2, you hit it, but you have no idea what it does because you can't see what happens when it goes off. Same with the T-Rexes stunning. You stun them, but there's no real visual indicator that it's actually stunned.
I kind of got like some indicator where it was kind of like roar after I hit it, so I figured it must have been stunned. Not that it kept me from getting eaten fairly often.
Yeah. Oh. Well,
Actually,
oh, yeah?
actually, for that switch, I actually found the door first, so it wasn't that big of a
Yeah,
Everybody
did you
did.
realize that the switch opened the door? Like,
Well,
at first, or did you realize that the switch did anything?
I saw like controls for activating switches in the manual that we were given, so
Perfect.
I figured that's about the only thing it could have done at that point.
Yeah,
It's just...
paying attention to things like that, really important, so it was good to think about that.
I will say everybody who got to the door without hitting the switch first, and we're like, uh-oh.
Yep.
I
That's
can
just
see
kind of how
that.
the game goes. Well,
What did you think of it, though? Did you enjoy playing it?
Yeah,
yeah, it's one that, like, I think that it's bad. Don't get me wrong. It's got a lot of problems, but at the same time, it's not the worst thing that I've played, and it actually does some interesting things, like, worthwhile enough that I can see some people going back and playing it. I probably won't, unless somebody makes me, for better or for worse. But, you know,
Yeah.
that's just my own personal opinion of the game. With that said, Spritz, what are you doing these days? Do you stream over on your own channel, or if not, are you playing anything?
I don't generally stream on my own, but you'll see me like streaming as part of other streamers. Like more. Usually, you'll see me on Speed Bump on Smite's channel.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
That's always a fun time.
What's the last thing that you got on Speed Bump that you got to deal with?
I think the last thing we played was shoot 100 ducks in space.
I mean, that sounds fun. Poor ducks.
Oh yeah,
What did they ever do?
yeah. I mean, the games are on Steam. Like the original's free, and we played the demo of the space one. It's not a bad game at all. I recommend like going and checking it out if you can.
Cool, cool. Well, thank you so much, Spritz. Time Stalker, anything that you want to plug before I kick y'all off?
Wednesday nights, me and a bunch of people do our Shuffler Cafe with BizHawk Shuffler. We're currently doing three of us, including, well, four of us actually, including another GM here, Kus9rande, are doing a RPG pack that's gonna take forever, but we're having fun with it.
Yeah. Well, good. Yeah, RPGs in a shuffler definitely would take a while, but I'm still glad that people are using the shuffler and having a lot of fun with it. Well, both of you, thank you so much. I'll let you take off. We've got 2 more matches, so we'll go ahead and move on. Thank you, too.
Thanks.
Have a good night.
See ya. Well, everybody, we have 2 matches coming up. I gotta run to the restroom real quick, so stay tuned. We will be right back after this ad. Ah! Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Kusogrande, and oh my gosh, Maisie Ann, I appreciate that sub. All of the support that y'all give honestly goes a long way for me, so thank you so much. Now, we've got 2 matches, and I don't want to wait too long, so that's the wrong video. Okay, everybody, we're gonna move over to the game reveal. Crappy, take us away and watch. Ow, you're in a park. It's beautiful sunset. Crappy thinks that he's just gonna go live a happy life out there. Maybe Crappy's a dinosaur. Speaking of dinosaurs, oh, that's not a transition I should do. Everybody, the big man himself. That's right, I'm talking about Mike Uyama is here with us today. Come on in, let's go ahead and talk about the game that you are given. Hello there, Mike.
Hello.
It has been a hot minute, and yeah, I want people to be surprised because, you know, it's sometimes nice to see some of the classic GMs coming and giving out a game. Yeah.
Yeah, so speaking of classic, this was actually given out in a previous Kusogrande, but this was way back when we had 5B matches, you know, when a player was eliminated, but we still wanted to give them, you know, more rounds. But that's impossible in, you know, the current state of Kuso because it's more popular than it was back in the days.
We've got so
but
many
I figured
people.
This game would be a great first round game, and thank you for all the nice words, everyone. And I've noticed that there has been a lack of the PC Engine or TurboGrafx CD since
what the heck?
my absence.
I mean,
Exactly.
Flannel
And
Cat
that's
kind of
something we
filled
need to
that
fix.
bit, but, you know, Flannel Cat's also kind of been a little bit in the background as well. So, yeah, I love this game, Mike. I think Maybe the cover is better than the game itself, though.
Yeah, true. All right, and I guess I should, without further ado, it is Final Zone 2.
Oh, yeah, everybody, get ready for these weirdos, because we're going to have 1 hour of Final Zone 2. Obviously, whoever makes the most progress over the course of the hour is the victor. Anything
and
else?
Honestly, we could spend an hour just dissecting this box art, because it's glorious. If you look at the Japanese version,
I can go to that real quick. Crappy, why are you here?
Like an anime game.
Yeah, let me pull that up because I did make sure that I put it here. I named it Final Zone 2-2.
2-2.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay, here. Look.
Yep.
That's legit. It's so
exactly.
good.
That's legit. You're gonna be playing a mech game, or playing some action, and then there's the US version where it's like you're playing some.
We're playing this
Michelin Men.
Yeah, it's like
Ghostbusters.
You might find these guys at a dollar store if you're lucky.
Yeah. I do love how the wrist-mounted gun is like splitting apart from each other. I guess it's aged way too much and it's starting to fall apart.
The accuracy would be really difficult with that gun, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so the big thing about this match is that the players must watch all the cutscenes.
Oh, yeah.
Because why would we have a TurboGrafx CD game without the cutscenes? And if you're not familiar with TurboGrafx CD voice acting, well, this is pre-PS1, so if you thought the PlayStation was the pinnacle of voice acting, well, TurboGrafx 16 CD has something to say about that.
It's true, and what it said was, you were correct.
Exactly. Or maybe getting the people in the office was not the greatest idea for the voice actors.
Yeah, well, let me go ahead and check right now to see if the players are ready to go.
Yeah.
Also,
I do want to
made
give
sure
them
to
a
turn the
reminder.
audio up a bit. Go ahead. Oh, this is music.
Yeah. So what's really interesting is that the two songs with vocals in them, and one of them is this. They both were translated in English. Like, they localized them and everything.
Yeah. Which they definitely didn't have to, but we got that. Okay, I'm checking right now with the players to see if they are ready. Chat, let me know if the voice acting is too quiet because I can always up it. We'll probably be quiet during the cutscenes because you all need to hear how amazing it is. Okay, well, that is a confirmation from all of the players, so best of luck. What would be some good emotes for chat to spam?
Ooh, good emotes. I don't know, robots, mechs, anything monotone, if you can somehow display that in an emote.
Like classic bad voice acting faces, like Link would be great. Spam your emotes because we're doing the countdown, and as soon as I see movement in the first stage, I will start our timer, which means we get to wait a bit.
Take care of Momoko. Colonel, don't dally. Go.
Verda!
Where am I? So, only 6 of us survived. Oh! Here come the Rebel Army soldiers. There's no damage on the weapons. Let me show them some fancy action now.
Are you ready for some fancy action now, bro?
I am so ready for some fancy action now. Oh.
Oh!
Yeah, every time that we go into a boss fight as well, there is going to be some good audio, so feel free to be like, shut up!
Yeah. So yeah, this game did the O face, 6 years before Office Space did.
It's true.
But anyway, so this game is actually not a bad game. It's, I think, a pretty good game, if you ask me, or at least pretty decent. It is pretty difficult, though, because there are no icons when you get hit, as you can see from Bladeworks Master's screen. She already game over.
Oh, no.
You only have one life in this game, and you will restart the stage if you die. So, like, this is more of, I would say, worthy of Kusogrande because it's a little janky, and because, you just saw the fancy action cutscenes. So,
yeah. Do you have any strafing in this game? Because that would make it a whole lot easier to play.
No. This game only has 2 buttons, and the other button is used for your sub-weapon. This is like back in the days of, like, they didn't think of strafing.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. 1990, it would be a little bit early to have something like that, or something like thinking of twin stick, which, there are ways that people manage to do that, having forward, back, and then left and right be turn around, but yeah, I don't want to deal with tank controls right now.
Yeah, I mean, there are games in the future that did that better, like Smash TV for the Super Nintendo, or the arcade version where I had the dual joysticks, or the Super Nintendo used the face buttons to, like, aim your gun. But no, this is a 2-button game, because TurboGrafx 16 and CD was just a 2-button console, except at the very end of the console life cycle in Japan, where they, like, released a Street Fighter game, and then there was a 6-button controller.
We do have a note from Zombie, who played in the last match, that the music is going pretty hard. And yeah, this music is a bop.
Yeah, exactly. The music in this game is quite good. I mean, it takes advantage of the CD capabilities quite well. But yeah, in the Japanese version, I'm not too sure who the voice actors are, but if it's anything like Last Alert, they're actual legitimate, like, Japanese, like, VA. Like, or Seiyu, as they call them. And just like, for example, the main voice actor in Last Alert was the guy who voiced Kenshiro in Fist of the North Star.
Oh, really?
But in this game, they just kind of got, for the English version, they just kind of got, I guess, whoever was in the office that day, because it shows. And what's kind of interesting about TurboGrafx CD in general is that its launch game, East 1 and 2, actually had really good voice actors. Like, they had Jim Cummings, they had a lot of established VA.
Yeah.
And then I think NEC saw how poorly it sold, and they're like, okay, we're just not going to go with the budget anymore.
I mean, that's fair. If you spend a lot of money on stuff, and then nobody actually, nobody buys it, why are you going to spend that much money? Sometimes it's worth making art, though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because people years later are going to praise it, Legacies are important.
Exactly. But, yeah, as you can see, like, the players are all struggling a bit through Stage 1, which is understandable because, as I said before, this game is pretty unforgiving. I thought for the 5B, players would make it pretty far, and they've only made it to the end of Stage 2.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know how these players will do. It kind of depends on how familiar they are with run and guns and top-down shooters. If you're pretty familiar, someone could probably beat this game or get close to it within the hour. If you don't have experience, then I would be surprised if they made it past, like, Stage 4.
Yeah. Now, looking at the health bar, you've got green, red, and blue. I presume that green is your current, or red is your current max health. Green is how much health you currently have, and blue is how much you can expand.
Correct. Yeah. It's after defeating certain bosses and mini bosses, you can expand your health. It's either the P or the S. I think it's the P that expands it. The other drops you'll see are what swaps between B and H. B is basically ammunition, and H is health.
Are we getting Is South Angel near the boss here? I was thinking we were getting a little bit close.
Yes, actually, South Angel is quite close to the boss. The boss here is actually not like a big enemy, but it's a wave of enemies coming after you, and then like a general who takes more hits than the others.
Gotcha. Want to make sure that we have the audio here.
So if South Angel gets out of this alive, she will definitely be in the lead.
I'm so sorry, everybody. That was my fault.
And South Angel is in the lead. Oh, wait, we gotta switch to cutscene.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's player 3. Player 3. Okay.
Phew, we're saved.
Woo.
Colonel Bowie, it's been a long time. I never thought I'd see you in such a way. Whatever made you want to revolt?
Revolt? My orders were to put down the rebel army. Bomber, I thought you were the one who revolted.
What?
Guess I ended up with the Joker again. It seems we've been taken in.
You mean someone invented a story that my troop was revolting?
It was the same way in the final zone operation. Someone's trying to get you.
Me? Who?
Who knows? But you are an able officer. There might be people who would hate you just for being so good.
What are you saying? I'm just a soldier. I've never done anything to make enemies.
You would say that. My eyes are failing. I'll be happy to die by your hand. I can see the Joker laughing.
Bomber.
Bummer.
There's another cutscene after this,
Oh,
so
okay.
we're not out yet.
Gary.
This isn't Colonel Bowie either. There's only one more survivor. I hope that's the Colonel. Damn you! Bastards of the Confederate forces!
Aw, yeah.
Hey, at least her machine guns aren't split up like that guy in the cover art.
I know, right?
I love how he says, I'm a soldier. Why would I make enemies? Because, you know, soldiers and militaries infamous for never making enemies ever, especially in
True.
the year of 2026. But anyway, yeah, so I think they meant to say rebelling instead of revolting, and they just didn't really bother to check it.
It's complicated, you know. I mean, I'm not
English
sure
is
if the guy at
complicated.
the end of that last cutscene said bomber or bummer.
Yeah, there's one character in the game, like Isaac Velder, who they call Barda, Verder, and Velder, I think, at different times in the script.
Okay, okay. Ooh, this music is so good.
Yes, and as someone in chat pointed out, she has the bee launcher.
Ooh,
Which
delicious.
I think is supposed to be like the beam launcher or something like that. But, you know, English is hard.
I mean, you say it's hard, but there's a difference between lunch and launch.
True.
I mean, then again, maybe... No, they didn't have a character limit. They could have put one more letter in there.
Yeah, there's definitely space there.
Yeah. This isn't NES. This is TurboGrafx. South Angel just running past all of the enemies in the first area. That's probably not a bad idea, actually.
So that's what the speedrun does, basically. I
Okay.
think I actually still have the speedrun record. Like, the speedrun for this game is less than 10 minutes. Because you don't watch any of the cutscenes. I know, boo. I'm sorry.
Boo.
And you basically run past whatever enemies you don't have to fight. And if you memorize the enemy locations, you can actually just run past the enemies, which is... And because this game has unlimited continues, it's not a bad idea to try to just barrel on through the enemies.
Yeah, the unlimited continues makes that pretty accessible, or at least, like, you know, give it a shot. Just try to rush. You might be successful. If not, no biggie. You know, sort of understanding how punishing the game is part of Kusogrande, you know, what the game wants from you and how much you're able to push against the way that the game works, because choosing not to fight is a valid option here. And the screen scrolls faster if you get to the top.
Yep.
I do like the, pictures of the different characters at the top left. I'm not exactly sure what energy it's given me. It's like disgruntled,
Dead inside energy.
dead inside energy. Yeah. Hey, my name is H. Franks.
I mean, what can I say? They were preparing for their voice acting roles.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
But
We've got better
Yeah.
voice acting coming up as well. Like, well, quote unquote better. We've got other voice acting.
yeah. I do hope, and to be fair, Soft Angel is well on her way to do so, that they at least make it to stage 4, because stage 4 has the best song in the game.
Ooh. Good to know. This music kind of makes me think Chrono Trigger a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I can see that. Like a little bit of the forest or
Yeah. Like a little bit of a combination of the forest and like a prehistoric era.
I do have to say, Soft Angel is really gelling well with this game. Like, she's starting to understand like how the enemies work, how to aim your guns, and also that you can wait after the mid bosses to get a health pickup instead of ammunition if you don't need the ammunition.
Yeah. And like, I'm really glad that we get to see like people who, you know, have done. Well, not necessarily have done well, but, you know, haven't really been judged in Kusogrande so far. And because of that, you know, we may have people who really click with the genre or who do very well with mystery races. That way we get to see more of what this game has to offer. Or at least, you know, hopefully. I mean, we're 13 minutes in. We've got plenty of time to see more.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, and picking up the S, is that a good thing? What are the different pickups that you have?
So the H is health, as you saw. The B is restore your secondary weapon. So, like, for example, she only has 7 charges of the B launcher.
Oh, yeah.
So if she wanted to refill it, she would get the B, like that.
Yeah.
The S, full restores your health. And the P extends your maximum health.
Okay. So P might be worth getting unless your maximum health resets if you get a game over.
P is always worth getting because when you make progress, and even if you game over in a subsequent stage, you will retain that max health.
Ooh, that is a game over. That's completely fine. Okay, so in essence, if you get P over and over again, which I see Satchamabob on the top right has been collecting a lot of P. This could be helpful because, you know, from here on out, he's always going to have more max health.
I'm just going to say, let's just hope that's not put in out of context Procentra. That's all I'll say.
No, collect the P. Mike, this is far from the worst thing that I have said on this stream.
That is true.
Maybe even
That
this
is true.
week. Maybe even today.
I'm pretty sure maybe even the past hour and a half or so.
Yeah.
But anyway, Soft Angel did make it to the boss, and so did Sachema Bob. So, what is kind of nice about this game is that the enemy spawns are consistent, even if their RNG can be a little bit random. So if you do this consistent movement and consistent actions, then you'll generally get the same consistent results.
Wow, I'm reading a little bit hardcore gaming talking about this game. And they say the music could only be a disappointment for Wolf Team fans. What are you talking about? Shut up, this music's amazing. The CD medium allowed the inclusion of 2 90s J-pop vocal songs, which are even redubbed in the English version, of course with lyrics as corny as the rest of the script. Most of the other music sounds more like a traditional video game soundtrack, but not coming directly from the chip. The synthesizer sound is rather mushy. It's fine. Shut up. Hardcore gaming,
Yeah,
maybe you need to get less hardcore, huh?
Yeah, maybe they need to get more into this smooth, soft melody right here.
Yeah, apparently the music is per character though, right?
Yes, it is. Until the final stage.
Okay.
That's why I'm making them pick Momoko in stage 4.
So we can hear
And
the jam.
Yeah, exactly. You will immediately know why, like, about 2 or 3 seconds into the stage.
Oh, good. I'm excited. I hope we get there.
I think it's likely. Like,
Yeah.
Soft Angel has already made it to the boss of this stage once. Sachema Bob has made it to the stage 1 boss. So, I think if nothing else between the two of them, I think it is likely we will see stage 4 because stage 3 is actually an auto scroller. Shmup.
Okay.
It's not too hard.
Now, I do see, oh yeah.
Soft Angel just straight up doing speedrun strats, which is not a bad idea.
Yeah,
'Cause
like, taking a few deaths, just, you know, it's fine to have a few deaths as long as you have the one good push. Because taking a long time and then dying is worse. Okay, just gonna die immediately?
Yeah, I think she's stuck on an enemy or she took too many hits, and makes sense. She's at the beginning of the stage.
Yeah, that's fair. I do see that this was developed by Renovation Game, which was a team from Telenet Japan. They made Final Zone 2, Valis 3. I'm trying to remember. I know Valis 4, but I don't know if I've actually played Valis 3.
I don't know if you've played Valis 3, but you've definitely seen it, because it's been on Kusogrande before.
Yeah, unless... Did it also come out on Super Nintendo?
The Valis 3 I don't think came out on Super Nintendo. I think only Valis 4 is Super Nintendo.
Yeah, Valis 4 is
or
on
Super
the...
Valis.
Yeah.
But it is on Genesis.
I want to check this out, because I think this is the one that I want to go and play, but I forgot which Valis it was, and Valis 4 isn't quite as interesting to me. And yeah, Chad is correct. I was trying to look into who actually worked on the music here because it's fascinating to me, but there aren't really credits listed from what I can see, so it's a bit of a mystery. I do want to thank the refs who are helping to track this match, by the way. The refs that we have for this match are Okami is in the final zone. Okay. Alapex is drawn differently in the United States. Okay. I mean, yeah, you gotta be a little less anime when you're here. Linkuro was forced to watch the cutscenes like everyone else. Good. You gotta watch them. Redford hates those scums and has had enough of war. And finally, Harp Griffin. Yeah, those scums. Harp Griffin has both Macross and Gundam at home. Ooh. Well, good. Yeah, it's... was this based off of any, like, existing property before? Or was this, like, a completely original idea that they put out there?
I think this was an original idea. I do know that since chat's mentioning it a lot, there was a big overlap between Wolf Team and Telnet.
Yeah.
and Revolution. Like, I think Wolf Team started out as like a branch of Telnet, at least.
Yeah, and
But,
the
yeah.
hardcore gaming group was talking about Wolf Team. It's possible that Wolf Team worked on the music for this. I'm not 100% sure. But
Yeah, I don't know if Wolf Team worked on the music for this, but whoever did work on the music for this, they did a pretty good job. You know, it might not be Motoi Sakuraba, but still good.
or it might be. I don't know.
Just phoning it in a bit.
Yeah, he's like, well, they're not paying me as much for this job. Let's just do this. Some days you just show up to the office and you're like, I've had enough of Telnet. I can't handle them anymore.
Yes, infamously how Japanese work culture works.
Oh,
Just
that's
phone
right.
No problems there. End of story. Oh, apparently, according to Harp Griffin in chat, Sakuraba had just been switched from staff to freelance.
Okay.
The time this game was developed. Also, if you're wondering about Final Zone 1, that was actually on the MSX, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
Yes. So, obviously no voice acting. It's also kind of a top-down shooter. It is really difficult and I would argue borderline unplayable. I considered it for Kusogrande at one point, but I just think it wouldn't be a very fun watch.
Oh, Mike.
But maybe I'm wrong.
I gotta tell you, the number of not fun watches that we've had, pretty dang high.
Everything's gone to hell.
No, since you disappeared, Mike, it's all just been boring. No, like, honestly, like, if it ends up that games are a little bit less interesting, we have plenty of things to talk about. Like, I don't think that people really mind too much if a game ends up not being the most interesting watch, because we're all having fun here. We're getting to see the weird little progress that people make, and then if it's boring, I complain about it and people laugh. They're like, haha, yeah, it is boring. Don't know why people still watch it, but they do.
Okay, so Soft Angel, I think did a pretty good job of figuring out how the missile launchers work there, and also collected a P this time. So if she beats the stage, she will have a permanent health upgrade.
Heck
as long as she
yeah.
hits Nana.
Gotta hold on to that P there.
Yep.
Yeah, by the way, I forgot to say thank you, Hazel Shade, for resubscribing a while back. I very much appreciate it. Ooh, we're on to the boss.
Yep. This boss is actually pretty tough and can kill you very fast if you don't basically laser it really fast.
Yeah, like,
What?
use that B launcher.
Oh no!
Oh, that was so
I
close.
do enjoy how when you die in this game, you just lose control of your character and you just constantly walk in the direction that you're already walking in.
So good. But, like, that is pretty solid progress. Getting 4 of the things destroyed on top of the tank. Like, I think 1 or 2 more attempts and she's got this.
Oh yeah, definitely. The big thing is that when it comes to boss progress, in most bosses you can't tell, so I'm just going by whoever reaches the boss first.
That is fair. And those conditions are told before the match so the players know what is important for them to do.
Exactly. Because as much as we like to torture players, we want to know what they're getting into. Consent is important.
Yeah, I'm thinking back in the early days of Kusogrande, sometimes I didn't even know what was happening in the games, and then I was like, I think this person wins. That makes the most sense.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the, like, just based off of every vibes, you know? It was vibes.
Vibes, Bevis, whatever's good.
Oh my god. Bebe's kids, what a nightmare. It's been years. And honestly, it probably needs to stay that way.
Yeah, really? That's one of those not so fun watches.
Oh, no, I love watching it, but oh my god, what a game.
Yeah. Actually, if you're familiar, Spike Vegeta has been doing this thing called SNES Mania, where he's playing through every single Super Nintendo game, and he does a thing where he rates each game on a scale of like 1 to 10, like 10 being the greatest game ever and 1 being, like total garbage. And Bebe's kids got one.
Well, yeah,
not a shocker.
What did he give Virtual Bart, by the way?
He thinks it's the worst game on the console. He gave it a Turbo 1.
Yes!
And honestly, I agree with him. And the wildest part is that a lot of people in his chat, because like you can kind of do this thing where it's like it's fantasy and you can like guess what score Spike will give it. A lot of people gave that game 2s and 3s. And like I looked at that game, I was like, what? Like,
oh, it's a 1. Like it's
Virtual
Virtual Bart.
It's Virtual Bart. Yeah.
I'm so glad that Spike got to play through that. Like, I was watching him try to get through the Baby Bart section for the first time, and it was hilarious. He just, And then, like, the thing that surprised me, Sachima Bob is on the stage too.
Sachima Bob is on stage too.
Yeah, when he did the tomato throwing thing, that actually surprised me because I think that's, for me, at least one of the easier mini games in it, and he was like, this is the worst. This is the worst of them. I literally cannot play this game because of the tomato throwing.
Are you talking about the egg throwing mini game?
Well, tomatoes and then eggs, yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. That was like, I think the one mini game I actually beat.
I've beaten a few of them, for better or for worse. But yeah, like, people struggle with different things. You never really know what someone's weakness is going to be.
Exactly. Yeah, I think it was just like depth perception issues, which totally makes sense because, like, first off, depth perception can be hard, and depth perception in a game that is just bad and does depth perception badly and it's very imprecise.
Yeah, Mode 7 isn't the best when it comes to depth perception, let's just say. Okay.
Oh no, Mazian, you say they struggled with acting, but if you're not trying, is it really acting?
If you're not paid, is it acting? Yeah, like, very likely the English voice actors were just either workers in the office or somebody, like, their friends, just people who they could get. That tended to be the case in the 90s when it came to any voice acting, especially early 90s, If you have little to no budget for voice acting, but the original Japanese version had it, you gotta get somebody to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so Sachimo Bob is now also on stage 2. Even though he hasn't made as much progress as Soft Angel, there's definitely a chance he can catch up if he adjusts to stage 2 faster than Soft Angel does. It's still anyone's race. And Bladeworks Master is at the end of stage 1, and she did defeat the general, only has one more enemy to defeat.
Yeah! There we go!
She gets to hear about the revolt and revolting.
Bummer. It's like Daydream and Davy level voice acting, Geez, just Soft Angel is so good at dodging these projectiles. It's unbelievable. Well, okay.
So,
like, even with that death, it was unbelievable.
Yeah. What you kind of want to do is let it come down a bit first, then you just kind of go from side to side so you don't have to like weave in between and dodge it. and burn through it with a bunch of lasers. But you know, that it's easier said than done. It's definitely one of those like speedrun strats you have to practice.
Yeah. By the way, one thing that I want to note is that, you know, we sometimes judge how people are feeling about a match based off of how much they decide to talk in the match chat, and we're having some discussion already.
Yeah.
You know, Bladework Master saying, gonna send the designer of these bazookas to the Geneva Convention.
Yeah, so there's something kind of interesting about how like your weapons work in this game.
Okay.
They didn't just like mirror the sprites like they do in most games. So like when you shoot up, you know, you'll fire on the right, and then when you shoot down, you'll fire on the left side. So like you have to be aware of that, or else you could easily miss a shot, especially if it's a small hitbox like the lasers.
Oh, Soft Angel, no! That's fine. Mouse Shy is through stage 1 as well. We're getting voice acting
Nice.
from everybody.
Yeah, so everyone is in this, has made the same amount of progress, which is really good to know. So what's
Yeah.
interesting is that Sachima Bob is kind of doing the opposite of what Soft Angel is doing, just taking it very slow, being very safe, doesn't want to get hit.
Yeah, it's interesting that there's such a difference
Yeah.
between the two here.
So yeah, Sachima Bob has made it to the boss, so this definitely puts him in second. And I'll be honest, that is very fast progress to the boss, faster than Soft Angel's progress to the boss. So like, even though yes, he died at the boss, there is still a chance he could beat the boss faster than Soft Angel.
Pretty much everybody is gonna die to the boss. That's just how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about this game is that there's really no iframe, so any explosion that hits you, as you just saw on Soft Angel's screen, is going to hit you for a lot of damage. You know, it's really great watching this without the voice acting, because it looks like they're in a lover's embrace right now.
Aw, they're gonna get... oh, he
Yeah, it looks like
snubbed.
Shonen or yaoi.
You just got snubbed, boy. No love for you. Oh, someone just taking a nice little nap. Alien taking a nice little nap. Or someone very stressed. And Samus will not stand for that. Ooh, on to the boss for Soft Angel.
Oh, no.
Nope, didn't last very long.
The
The
flames melted her.
The non-eye
melted her.
frames are just... Because the
It's
bullets
brutal.
travel through you, you know, one bullet
Yeah,
can deal
exactly.
multiple ticks of health, multiple ticks of damage, and it's just
You know,
a little cruel.
it is. It's the Ernest Evans design philosophy. Is there a bullet coming toward you? It'll do just a tiny bit of damage. Is there a big hitbox in you? Even if it's just completely inert, you are taking all of the damage. Yeah.
Yeah, the
And
tiny
now-
little bullets, it takes like 2 or 3 of them to actually take a chunk of your health away.
And Mouse just says, I love voice acting. And you want to know something? I do too.
I
Whether
love
it's
voice
TurboGrafx
acting as
16,
well.
PS1, or, you know, acting voice acting.
Yeah, like both the good and the bad. This is Kusogrande, you know? We can handle both. Sometimes you get a little good voice acting as a treat, but most of the time you get something else.
Most of the time, you get killed.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. We had for BBG this last year, we had a Japanese edutainment game that was teaching English, and the voice acting for that was something special.
I need to watch that.
It's pretty long. It was a Shentalk game, I believe, and but the story got really weird. Like a cat turned into a spider. It got bizarre.
What?
Yeah. I don't want to spoil any more. Okay, well, that's gonna. Well, okay, I will spoil that right after that. No, right before that, the guy karate chopped the cat. And then it fell on the ground and turned into a spider. And everybody
I feel like if you
was
spoiled
confused.
more from me, I would just have more questions.
Yeah,
it wouldn't really
that's
spoil
fair.
anything for me.
But yeah, things have been going pretty well this tournament. Like, we're off to a pretty quick start with round 1. I think that we're probably getting somewhat close to the end of round 1. If anybody knows differently, you can go ahead and correct me, but like, it's gone well so far. And usually after round 1, that's when we stop having as many tech issues.
What can I say? Tech issues, it's just, they're in every stream.
Oh, they are.
So I'm going to say something. Even though Bladeworks Master was the third person to reach it to stage 2, I think she's figured out the mid-boss that's been giving so many people trouble pretty well. She realizes that she needs to let it come down further downward into the screen before she starts firing at it.
Yeah. If you're too aggressive, it kind of stays out of screen, and because of that, either you can't hit it or you just can't see whether you're hitting it.
Yeah, you actually can't hit it, I think, if it's off screen, if I'm remembering correctly. So you have to actually make sure, like, the turret is on screen. She might actually beat the boss.
Wow.
It's not guaranteed, but she just goes to the right and just fires it. Oh,
There we go. The boss is
Bladeworks
down.
Master just went from 3rd to 1st.
Amazing.
Audio
I've
time.
got it. I've got
voice
it.
acting time. Okay, cool.
Your ID?
Wait! Don't let him pass! Arrest him! Don't let him get away!
Bowie, wait for me.
Wait for me.
Exactly. It's so nonchalant. It's like he's having a play date with Bowie. Bowie, wait for me.
Ah, yeah, Velder.
Yeah, Velder. Yeah, this is the shmup stage in the game. This is the only shmup stage. It is an auto-scroller, and I don't think it's too difficult, although I have experience with shmups, but what does make it unforgiving is if the missiles hit you, they do a lot of damage, and if you die, just like any other stage, you have to go back to the beginning, and that's more punishing in this stage than the others because it's an auto-scroller.
Yeah, I can see that, but it's fantastic to see this far into the match somebody, pretty far behind, suddenly making a huge jump up. All it takes is one good push because of how punishing the levels are. Like, in general, assume in Kusogrande, if you're struggling with something, if you're struggling with the boss, everybody else probably is as well. And because of that, you're not really far behind. You just need to get through the very difficult thing, and that might move you up. So, yeah. It's very easy, though, to, if you're stuck on something, to feel like, let's just try to rush it because now I'm falling behind, and then you start choking a little bit. Don't do that to yourself, Just take it easy. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the ride.
Or you can be like me in that one Baby What's It match and just be stuck in the same thing for
Oh, you mean
half
Baby
an hour.
Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, that we still talk about that every once in a while.
Yeah, Baby Joe. It's kind of legendary.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that game, but you know what? Other people have gotten stuck at that exact same spot, Mike, and had the exact same thing happen, so you're not unique.
Yep.
Wow, that feels rude.
Not alone, yes!
Yeah, you're not alone. There you go. This helicopter is loud. Stop it.
Yeah, I do want to give Bladeworks Master some props because I think that was even the first time she fought that boss.
It was.
I'm not sure if she made it to the boss previously.
I don't believe so. Killing that boss the very first time that you actually get there is pretty impressive. Now, Sachima Bob, has the right idea to lure the mid-boss out, but you also need to dodge the projectiles while you're doing
Exactly.
that. And that can be a little bit difficult if you're not used to homing projectiles. You know, if you haven't played a lot of shoot 'em ups or shooters, you know, it takes a while to get used to them. That's why they're difficult bullets.
Yep.
You know, I feel like this makes flying a helicopter look a lot easier than it is.
Yes, I would agree. And that a helicopter can just strafe freely in all directions.
Ah, yeah.
No effort. No effort whatsoever.
None at all, you know. Actually, maybe just no effort for you. It seems like the enemies have something called inertia.
Yeah. So what makes this stage kind of unforgiving or frustrating in a sense is that it's not really clear which enemies drop the power-ups. So you could have missed an enemy that drops like ammo or health and you wouldn't even know it.
Yeah. It's like you'd have to memorize which enemies do what. Ooh, that appeared to be the end of the stage.
That was the end of the stage. You have to deal with those helicopters, then you fight the boss.
Yeah, and then after that we get the good music, everybody.
Exactly.
I don't know what the music is, though.
Yeah, I will warn people if we get there, although I feel like it's more of a when than an if. There is a scene of abuse in the cutscene. It's not long, but if that kind of thing triggers you, it's a slap. Just so you're warned in advance.
Yeah. We're gonna boo him.
Exactly. It's clear that one character in this game sucks, and we're gonna find out who.
Yeah. The warning is really helpful. I think that, you know, having problematic characters in fiction is definitely something that is worth having, though, because, you know, if you're a villain and you're like wiping out an entire species or something, and then you go home and you just make out with your wife, like, you know, people might be like, yeah, okay, I'm on your side, dude. You know, I want to make out with your wife too.
Yep. That's how the straights work, everyone.
I don't know how the straights work anymore.
I sometimes think the straights don't know how the straights work.
Yeah, to be fair. Then again, what is a relationship?
True. I mean, to be fair, Soten sometimes has it correct. A miserable little pile of secrets,
It's
or in some
true.
people's cases, a big pile of secrets.
Uh-oh. Or a big pile of things that probably aren't going to be secrets, at least after it goes through all the courts and such.
Yeah, if it gets messy.
Yeah. Pew-pew. Wait, no, that's not what's happening in the courts. That's happening in the games, okay? Maybe it's happening in the courts. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I've never been to court. Maybe there's pew-pew and, you know, strafing and... I imagine strafing helps you if you are in court, okay?
Yeah, I'm sure that's not contempt of court or anything like that.
Nah, dodge the legal
Reminder,
arguments, you
Prosencha
know?
is not a lawyer, nor does he give legal counsel.
No, that's our official stance. You go to court, you strafe.
You can quote me on that in court.
And if you do, make sure you say he had no idea what he was talking about. I mean, I know the jury has to strafe when they take their seats. There's not much walking room.
Okay, good. Blade Master figured out that the left side of the ship, there is a power.
Yeah.
So that'll definitely help her make progress. Even if she doesn't beat the boss this time, it's likely she'll make it to the boss and learn a bit more about the boss, which is basically just unload a bunch of missiles in his face.
Ooh, another court trip. If you go to court and there's a witness who you really don't like, put a whoopee cushion on their chair so when they sit down, it sounds like they fart. Everybody, nobody's gonna take them seriously after that.
Clown School of Law with Kus9rande.
Ah, yeah.
All right. Yeah, so this boss can be a little tricky because the missiles can be a little hard to dodge, but as long as you get some decent missiles in its face, you should be okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that's stage 4. We're gonna
Voice
get the
acting.
music as long as she picks the right character and cutscene.
And if they don't, then just give them a reminder. Okay, abuse is coming up. Will boo.
Why do you have to go away? Why can't you stay here with me?
Don't force me to repeat myself.
Is your mission so important? We haven't talked seriously for months now. Why won't you quit your war games?
Sorry, this happens to be my hobby.
You're just being manipulated by those scums. I've had enough of war. Why don't you stop fighting?
Oh, it's right now.
Someday, you'll end up like my brother.
Or coming very soon.
Yep. Boo!
Bowie.
Boo, he sucks. And it's over.
Yeah, stupid Bowie.
Look. These are naps. They had all of these hidden here.
I never thought I'd be putting on one of these things.
Momoko, don't worry about Bowie.
I'm not worried about him. Who says I'm worried about him?
Yeah.
He still thinks I blame him for my brother's death.
Yeah, he's a little bitch.
What a fool.
So,
Yeah.
you don't know then.
What don't I know?
Momoko, your brother, Colonel Verda, is still alive.
He is? Really?
That's right. But we've got to get going. Hurry! Put that on.
Okay, let's see if Bladeworks Master chooses the right character. Not
Yeah.
Hanson. Yes, Momoko.
There we
And,
go.
all right, I'm gonna link it in chat. You are gonna hear why she's required for this stage.
Oh my god, I love it.
So whoever sang this song put everything into it, which is about 10,000 times more effort than the rest of this game.
I'm so glad you told them they had to do this.
Yes, exactly. Also, Hanson's music is just some generic pop. And Momoko is a speedrun character. So there is one thing. I did tell players they could set auto fire. I've heard that's a Kusogrande thing in general now,
Yes.
but also the TurboGrafx 16 has auto fire.
It does.
So like I did tell them they could set auto fire. So her Bladeworks Master not using auto fire, that's on her. I will say this, Momoko is the harder of the two characters to use because she, as you can see, she has very little health.
Oh yeah. Oh, this music's so good though.
Right? Like, she's singing her heart out. Like, she is putting 110% effort into this. You are the best.
I
And then now
am.
has the
Thank
80
you.
cents.
How did you
Exactly.
know
We're
I'm
all
the best?
Because we're in Kusogrande. That's how we
Yeah.
know.
It's good times, everybody. It's good times. This is what Kusogrande is all about. Really oddly pop music, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Oddly high production music in a very low budget game.
Yeah, I mean, low budget when it came out in the U.S. at least. But yeah, they redid any of the music that had lyrics and had a singer, and the singer is actually not that bad for a conversion.
It's pretty good singing.
We've certainly heard worse.
Yeah, exactly. One good thing is that BladeWorks has figured out the autofire, which is good, because that makes this stage a whole lot more manageable.
Good. Yeah, in general, like, if it is a shooter that you're told there's going to be a lot of mashing, you probably want to at least think about mapping it. You know, there are certain cases where I won't because I'm a masochist, but, you know, partway through, if I see that I'm dying, then I'm going to do it. Yeah. If it's turbo graphics, always have turbo maps somewhere. Always, always, always.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm a bit of an old person, so I'm just like, grr, I'm stubborn, no turbo, but like, I totally understand these days. It's just better to have turbo as an option for accessibility reasons.
Yeah,
and
people are always
she's already
allowed
at the end
to
of
use
stage
it.
4. She's kind of crushing this game right now. I don't think she's going to beat it because there's still 3 more stages after this, but that's another cutscene.
Ooh, perfect.
Colonel Bowie! You're alive and well. I'm glad.
Major Hannah, are you the only one who survived?
No.
All the others are dead.
Did you hear the message right before the explosion? That was Randy Hansen, who used to work for me. He said something like Zods.
It's a secret organization of the Confederate forces. Their
Zods.
mission is to develop new types of weapons. They're the ones who invented NAP. Hansen probably found out something because he was assigned to a unit under their direct orders. Colonel, what are you going to do now?
The mission may have been a trap, but it seems certain that there are actually some new weapons.
So we should go there?
Let's hurry.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. I love what BladeWorks Master said after that stage. Holy hell, that song hit me out of nowhere. It's the only thing I know about this game.
I love that. I mean, it's a great song.
Yeah.
Also, did you tell them the other characters that they need to play as, or do they choose at this point if they're...
They can just choose at this point.
Well, I think nobody wants to play as
Momoko.
Bowie.
Yeah, but who wants to play as Bowie?
Nobody.
And
Bowie's a jerk.
Exactly. Also, even in the speedrun, you don't play as Bowie, which is good, because I wouldn't want to play as Bowie, because the beam's piercing makes some parts of the stage faster. So
Yeah.
You don't touch Bowie, and you're allowed to play whoever you want, I think, in the last 2 stages, and the most powerful character is unlocked there, and that's Velder.
Ooh, okay. Does Velder
His
have a
weapon
good
is
song?
close range, but it's just very high damage. And he also has a beam weapon, if I remember correctly. So like, that combination just makes him very good.
Well, hopefully we get to hear Velder soon. Yeah, BladeWorks Master deciding maybe I don't want to fight everything here.
Yeah, that's the thing about this stage. This is the one stage where even if you're taking it nice and safe, which was a good strat on her part, this is a stage you kind of want to learn the spawns and just kind of blast them down with lasers and get through them, because it's just much easier to do that than like having to deal with all the bullet spray everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Because she was already near that.
Oh my gosh, Soth is through, solidifying second place at this point. Very nice.
Yeah.
Like, fantastic.
Oh no, she used Bowie.
No, Bowie, you suck. Go eat rocks. Do we get to kill Bowie in the end?
No.
Dang it. Maybe Final Zone 3.
Final Zone 3, which never came out.
Ah, we can do a fanfic, okay?
Yeah, we can do a fanfic. You can make a fanfic of anything.
Oh, yeah.
As the 2000s internet has taught
Who's
us.
going to tell us that it's not canon, huh?
Exactly. Telnet? We don't even know where those rights are anymore.
Yeah. More like dumbnet, huh?
Actually, there is something that happened to is either Telnet's or Revolution's rights, and all I'm gonna say is if you look it up, don't look it up at work because it's not safe for work.
Ah! Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, wouldn't be the first time, wouldn't be the last time here in Kusogrande that I go looking for something and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, oh.
Oh, okay.
It's like you said, anything, you know, it wasn't even the worst thing you said within the past 5 minutes, probably.
Yeah, come on. It's a PG-13 stream, everybody. I swear.
Okay, that stage, we
Oh
were
my
getting
gosh.
one last cutscene,
Yeah, let's do it.
and this is the lore cutscene.
Ooh.
Bowie? Doesn't that nap look familiar to you?
All of my men are supposed to be dead. He probably took it from one of them. Be on guard.
You're still alive, Bowie? I thought I was lucky, but you must have 9 lives.
That voice. Could it be Colonel Verda? It's not possible.
Verda? Uh-oh.
I still can't believe it. I thought you died in the final zone operation.
I was assigned to a classified investigation unit, and because of the nature of my mission, I had to make people believe that I was dead.
What's a member of the investigation unit doing here?
I found out about the Zod's plot. Bowie, do you know Aleph Rumen?
Aleph Rumen? Where have I heard that name before?
He's an engineer, and a genius at that. He's the one who's in charge of the Zods. It seems that he was also involved in the final zone operation.
Aleph Rumen. I know.
I know.
It was a long
Now you get the
time
flashback
ago.
sequence.
Ooh.
Government leaders and top military men were invited to attend a public test for a new weapon, a laser cannon. The new weapon had proved itself even better than expected in a sham battle, but the developer was quite satisfied with his work. And there was an incident right before the end of the test.
An incident?
Pew! Pew!
We got our pew pews.
Yeah.
A lowly corporal succeeded in destroying this new weapon. Having been disgraced and taken off the weapons development project, the developer hated this corporal enough to want to kill him.
So I guess
you're
that
at
corporal
war,
long ago
duh.
was Bowie, and the developer, Aleph Rumen.
I feel like after you've killed 1,000 people, one more isn't the biggest deal. No, you chose Bowie. You need to choose Velder. Maybe next time.
Yeah. I love how they call him Barda, by the way. Just like, Barda? Ah, good enough.
Yeah, we've got a minute left. Okay, Bladeworks Master, go to Velder. I want to hear it.
Also, I did love how bored Hannah looked in that cutscene.
No, stop it with Bowie.
No!
Yeah, she looked like Percy the Persimmon from Princess Tomato. At least in my opinion, that's what she looked like. I know it's a very specific connection there, but I hate that persimmon. Okay, go with Velder. Go with Velder.
Velder. You got 15 seconds
Fine.
left. No!
Okay, I'm gonna tell Blade to do it after we run out of time.
Yeah, exactly.
And that, everybody, is time. Woo! Yeah. Okay. Well, with that said, everybody, it's pretty clear Bladeworks Master is the victor today, having made a significant amount of progress. After that, we've got Soft Angel taking second. Third and fourth really depends. It looks like Satchma Bob.
Satchma Bob is third because they made it to the second boss. I think Velder's the same as the shmup stage. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a jam. Hello there, Blade, and congratulations, you're the victor, making a huge amount of progress through this game.
Let's
You
go!
are the best.
Oh my god, I heard that music ages ago and didn't know what it was from, and then it just like, boom, hit me like a truck.
Yeah,
And I'll be sure to link you a video with the lyrics too.
Yes, please, and thank you.
Because we all need it in our lives.
Yes, it's
and
true.
if you want to know how close the match was, you were actually in third for a while. It took you a while to get to stage 2, but you were by far the first person to beat the second stage boss. A lot of people struggled on it, and after that, you just made a ton of progress. And
Stage 5, I just discovered, hey, wait a minute, I can just go past these guys, and I
that's the speedrun strat.
Yep. Honestly,
that's awesome.
not a bad idea there. Like, I think that stage 2 is really the big wall for most people, which apparently last time that we had this on Kusogrande, nobody beat that stage. Nobody.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm shocked because Hannah's probably the best character for my money.
She's great. I mean,
I use Bowie in stage 5, but that's because the big flood of enemies at the end of the river needed his bazooka.
yeah, technically it's actually faster with another character, and we canonically hate Bowie because we have to.
Bowie sucks.
Bowie sucks.
It's those bazooka guys early on that get you.
Oh, yeah.
There's no hit stun, and that hitbox is out forever.
Yeah, exactly. That's the big thing about the game. But how did you like the game, by the way?
I had a lot of fun, actually. That was great.
Yeah, this is something that
I honestly think it's a pretty good game. It's just kind of janky, and you have to enjoy the voice acting.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what
for
makes
sure.
it worthy of Kusogrande.
It's one of those arcade brutalizers too. If you're not prepared for that, you'll suffer. But if you just kind of go with the flow on it, you can get through, I think.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like, the brutality, especially early on, if you haven't collected any of the permanent health power-ups, that can be a pretty big downside for you. But early on, if you start getting the health power-ups so that you have more going on, you actually have a better chance later on. Of course, I don't know if it matters when it comes to a speed run, but we're not really speed running at this point. We're just trying to do our best with what you have.
I only showed a fraction of what speedrun potential there was on stage 5 by accident.
Yeah, Mike's, as far as we know, still has the best time for the game.
Yeah, the speedrun is around 9 minutes. That's without cutscenes. I'm sorry.
That makes a lot of sense.
And it's done on like a flash cart or emulator, because the problem with the actual Turbo Graphics CD or PC Engine CD is that
it lag with all the enemies?
No, it's a single speed CD-ROM, so it takes forever to load anything.
Oh God. I imagine the cutscenes take a long ass time to load too.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
That's why you don't play Rondo of Blood on PC Engine either.
Ooh. I can imagine. But, like, the cutscenes here, sure, the voice acting's super campy, but that's kind of why we love it, you know?
It's part of the fun.
It is.
Yeah.
Also, this game has hot jams aplenty.
I know. Like, the weird thing is that we were having a hard time finding really any information about who worked on the game. You know, supposedly it might have been Wolf Team that helped out with the music or did some of the development. But again, we don't know for sure just because there aren't really credits listed anywhere from what we've been able to see. Oh, like,
it's not like Last Alert where they have the credits at the end. There are no credits at the end of Final Fantasy.
Oh wow! Yeah, it was that era of video games too, where crediting was still really sloppy at best.
Yeah, spotty.
Yeah.
And a lot of them were pseudonyms. Although, according to Codeman38, a fun bit of trivia about this game's soundtrack, according to a video posted by one of Telnet's audio contractors, the singers of the English localized vocal themes in Final Zone 2 are parents of J-pop singer Crystal K.
Yeah.
Who was a big J-pop singer in like the 2000s and 2010s.
Oh, that's cool as heck.
Yeah, that rocks.
That reminds me of Psycho Soldier having a really famous vocalist in the Japanese version too.
Oh, the Japanese vocalist is so much better than the English one. I'll go ahead and say that. Yeah.
I'm so cool. I'm so glad they got her back for Smash Bros. Version of Psycho Soldier too.
Oh yeah, it's great. So Blade, does this game fit in Kusogrande?
I think it does.
Perfect.
Here's my explanation. So the gameplay, like once you get into the flow of it, it's really fun and almost borders on not being fitting. But I think it's that initial spike is more like a brick wall that you have to climb over.
Yeah, the difficulty extremely high at the very beginning, and if you aren't prepared, it's just gonna run you down. And I think
exactly.
When you get good at the game, it feels good to play. But even then, if you start getting good at the game, you still have the voice acting, and that just kind of like seals the deal for me. Well, Blade, are you doing anything these days that people should know about? Anything over? Are you streaming, or if not, any games that you've been playing? Anything you want to plug?
At the moment, I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 as usual. Just finished up all my jobs, so that's cool.
Oh my gosh, you have to get a job? What, do they make you clean the sewers? Gross.
More like blacksmithing, but same principle applies.
I know. I actually love the jobs in FF14. I spent way too much time doing them. Eventually, I'll get back to the game.
And I'm doing an honor mode run of Baldur's Gate 3 with a friend, so that's always good fun.
Ooh, I love Baldur's Gate 3. I still need to beat it.
Yeah, if you can get some people to play honor mode, I really recommend playing it that way.
What is
permadeath
honor mode?
Sounds scary. It's permadeath mode where you have one life, and if your party dies, that's it. You start over again.
Yeah, and you can't save scum.
But here's the thing, I think it teaches you how to really respect the mechanics, because it's only professional mode, like in terms of difficulty, it's just the hard mode with permadeath turned on.
Oh, okay, yeah, I would be interested possibly in doing that sometime. That's fascinating.
Get yourself a friend for it. I do recommend that.
Cool. Yeah, I feel like going it alone would probably be a little bit of frustration. Well, I
died like 40 times my first time through.
Yeah. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3, not the easiest game, but I mean, who wants to play a game that's just easy, you know? I'll sleep if you do that.
It's true.
Yeah. Well, Mike, how about you? Are you doing anything these days that people should know about, or if not, any games that you've loved playing?
I think I'm good. I do want to get back into Twitch streaming regularly at some point. It's just schedule's not lined up.
Oh, yeah, you're good. I was asking Mike, actually.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. That wasn't clear. I was like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, my streaming is extremely erratic. Maybe
that's
I'll get
fine.
back into it at some point.
Yeah, any games that you've been loving lately, though?
So I did buy Slay the Spire 2, but I haven't played it yet. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it a lot.
It's good so far.
And yeah. And I've been playing this actually inactive action RPG. They actually revived it through an emulator that's going to now have like a server for it and everything called Marvel Heroes. It's a pretty fun action RPG, so I've been playing that a bunch. And yeah, that's been a big part of my gaming.
Well, sweet. It's great that you were able to make it here again. You know, if you show up again, fantastic. But also, like, completely fine that you just show up every once in a while. We love to see it. Well, thank you so much for being here. I'll let both of you go because we've got one more match.
Oh gosh, good. Best of luck to the contestants on the next one.
Oh yeah.
All right, sounds good. And it was great being here, and I hope to be involved in at least another couple of matches.
Heck yeah. I think you will be. All right, see you later, Mike. See you, Blade.
All right, see you, bro.
Okay, good. Have a nice day, everybody.
Yeah. Well, everybody, that was a fantastic time. And again, great job to everybody here who played. It doesn't matter if you take first or last, we still enjoy everything that you do. And every time that you play, you do a little bit better. You learn a little bit more about how things work. Or sometimes people are just here to explain or to experience a game they wouldn't have experienced otherwise. Now, thank you, Satchma Bob. You did a great job, and thank you for resubscribing. That was your first Kusogrande match. Well, you've still got one more. So don't run away quite yet. Just like Crappy's gonna do. Crappy, what are you doing? Why did we have like 15 seconds of Oregon Trail? Crappy, where are you going? Oh no, the faces, they're gonna get you. Well, everybody, we only have 3 matches today, and honestly, I've felt out of it enough that I'm gonna take off after this match is done and go have a little sleepy. But luckily, I don't think we're gonna sleep at all during this match because our GM is Shambles. Shambles, get on in here. Let's talk about your game. You got a video game for us?
I have something resembling that of a video game.
Oh, good. At least it's proximate. Yeah, well, whenever you're here, I have a ball.
I also, I feel like I am giving specifically ball games right now, or at least ball related. I mean, I started with Duck Game, or Duck Maze, which an egg is an honorary ball. I think we can all admit that.
It's ball adjacent. I would agree.
You know, Infotron, you are a ball. You are a gumball.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The game I'm giving today, I did not intend for this to be the game that they would be playing, but they did veto the first game.
Oh yeah, I think I know what the first game is, and I'm upset, but that's okay.
You know, and I've been going through the list that Hedgebay's made that has all the Kusogrande games that have been listed. And I've been trying to find some classics or just some games that we haven't seen in a while.
I love classics.
And I don't know if this is necessarily a classic, but it does pique some of my interests. And so for today, we have Ball Quest for MSX.
Right, everybody. Not quite as good as the RPG on Switch. I'm trying to think. Was there a soccer RPG on Switch? Whatever. I don't know. We'll experience something at the very least. The players are going to have an hour to try to get through as much Ball Quest as possible. Whoever does takes the victory, and we are in a YouTube music loop. That's fine. Yolanda's great. Who can complain? But
no, you can't be upset about Yolanda.
I mean, you definitely can be upset about Yolanda. I think that's the default state of things. Okay.
Yeah, well, if it's the default, then are you really upset?
Yes, but I love Yolanda, but I am still so upset. That game is impossible. Like, seriously.
Every time I've seen it on Kusogrande, I just get amazed by anybody who makes any progress in that.
Oh, what is this music? Okay, it's been a while since I've seen Ball Quest. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those rare 2007 Ball Quest MSX games.
Ooh, okay, we're into the jams now. Good, good. This is what I was hoping for, a jam. Fine, no jam. See if I care. Yeah, I like hearing this music. I can already say this sounds like it's going to be a Euro game. It's MSX, so 98% chance it's a Euro game if it's not Japan. And since it's in English, it's a Euro game.
I believe it's actually made by Russian developers.
What? I mean, okay, fine. We'll discover later. Let me go ahead and see if the players are ready.
Yeah, I always do at least some research on some of these games before I give them out. I think it's only fair, because it being a 2007 game, I don't know when the MSX stopped releasing games, but it's definitely earlier than 2007.
They never stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Well, speaking of that, the players are ready to go, so chat, obviously spam all your balls. What else would be good for chat to put on?
Cherries, diamonds, any kind of, like, landmarks, for some reason, and enemies, just like spiders.
Ah!
So any of those things would be great to spam.
As soon as I see movement, I will start our timer and then work to recapture a couple things. Whatever. It's MSX. Who could have MSX expected it?
MS expected.
Yeah. I had to. I don't know. It was leaving my mouth before I could stop it.
But yeah, so the main goal of this game is to just collect keys and get to the end. You don't have many controls in this game. You have bounce and you have control. That's it. Jumi has found himself in a bad situation. Oh, there is an exit down there? Crazy. I didn't know that.
Oh, there's so much noise already. Sorry, not the game. It's Shrambles. He's the noisy. He's the noise. Oh, it's funny. No, Shrambles, you're good. How are you doing, by the way?
If I had my fingers, I'd wag them at you.
No. Yeah, I took them.
Yeah, you have my fingers. I want them back.
Well, you know what you gotta pay.
But anyway, so there are only 8 levels in this game.
Yeah, that is really hopeful, everybody. You know that a game's good when it's only got 8 levels. Do you think we're gonna see anybody beat the game?
I don't think so. The last time we had this was in Kuso 5, which was given out by good friend Jal. And I think the only people made it to, like, stage 6. So that's, like, the benchmark. And we have Jumi Wanderer and So Much Fabs already getting a game over. Back to the beginning. There are no continues. You have 3 lives. You gotta get the job done in 3 lives.
That's so few lives for so many levels. But then again, if you know how to get through a level, you're probably not just gonna randomly die, you know?
Yeah. This game is all about patience.
Yeah, and we saw Monhunzer just bouncing back and forth between a ceiling and a floor, and that's the kind of patience that I appreciate. There's so much sound in this, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think it's just something to do with this specific version of the MSX emulator, but it is running much worse than the one that was running in Kuso 5. And honestly, I think it's just more of a treat for our players and our audience.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm not a hater. I do like the static image of Big Ben for level 1. It's just kind of standing there. I'm a clock. Look at me. Yeah, we get it.
All of the backgrounds are just static images. Big Ben is just watching you. Someone in the match chat asked me about the lore for this game, about why this ball is on a quest. And I honestly just think this ball is just trying to get to the World Cup.
Oh my gosh. Where was the last World Cup? I'm trying to remember. I don't care about the next one for reasons. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting time.
Yeah, well, regardless, I mean, we got balls, we got bouncing.
Just got to bounce those balls, you know? Hi, Justin. How you doing? He gave me the look. This music, this game's fine. It's fine.
I mean, it's fine for the most part. It's gonna take some getting used to the controls, since, I mean, you do gain a lot of momentum when you're holding left and right. And it's just kind of like figuring out how to actually balance that, because if you go way too crazy with it, there's nothing you can do to control it, and you're gonna just bounce off into the void.
Yeah.
Into Big Ben's pit.
Not my pit. Aw. Big Ben just stares, watching as your ball dies. That's
just like the English in any World Cup match.
Don't they do pretty well sometimes, though?
Well, I mean, they're the natural enemy of everybody watching the World Cup. No one wants the English to win.
Except I sometimes do. Like, they're good. Why don't I want them to win?
I don't know, that's just the vibe I got anytime, like, I see online discourse about the World Cup and, like, the English are in it against any other team.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Like, here's the deal. Like, I don't care for the US to win men's soccer, but for women's, okay? You gotta take it, US. Like, the women's football team is absolutely amazing.
I agree with that statement 100%.
Yeah, so I'm trying to see. Apparently this was once on ZX Spectrum as well.
Yeah, so this version is a port of the ZX Spectrum game.
Okay.
I wanted to find the ZX Spectrum version, and I wanted to give that out, but I could not find it in any way, or in a way that was in a usable state for me to figure out how to work it.
Yeah, just... Apparently, one thing that's truly impressive about this, like, I'm seeing people talking on a forum when it was put up there, at least it looks like they were talking in 2007, that, like, the scrolling is the most incredible part for this. And, yeah, we know that the MSX is not made for scrolling. Smooth scrolling is not really something the MSX does, so to be able to get the computer to do that, it would definitely be after the main MSX life cycle. Like, it's very smooth. Not perfect, but still, like...
No, like, in a technical aspect, this game is incredible.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, like, even it being a 2007 made game, I think it looks really cool. Like, it has, like, such a distinct vibe about it that just, like, it's really hard to kind of capture that essence in, like, graphics and style.
Ah. So, as far as I can see on msx.org, there was a challenge, the Mega Challenge put out, and they put out a challenge. I believe that it was called Ball Quest or something. So this was their very first MSX project. Alone Coder and Shiru teamed up to develop an MSX version of Ball Quest, which was originally a ZX Spectrum game. And so they possibly, they might not have made the original, but they certainly at least tried to take that idea and put it onto the MSX.
Yeah, I think the ZX Spectrum version was made in 2006, so I think they actually did make it, and they just wanted to flex their stuff by making a port of their own game.
Yeah.
But I'm not positive on that.
Yeah, I love that people are like, nice to see the first finished entry in the competition. Hard game, don't know what I would do without emulators and save states. You know what? I agree with that. Here we are. But the players do not get save states. They just have to try to get through it.
Yeah, I mean, we're only 10 minutes into the match. I'm pretty sure all of these players are going to get very well acquainted with level 1. And I assume they're going to be able to find, like, their strategies to be able to beat it without losing any lives.
Oh, yeah. By the way, because we have 4 people on the screen, obviously we need people to help track how much progress has been made. The referees for this match are Dobby, Balstinus, oh my god, Hazel Shade loves them balls, so do I. Taven's upset that the ball pit is closed. You know what? There was a DashCon 2, if y'all didn't know that. Yeah, anyways, that's all I'm gonna say about that. And finally, Redford would have oriented the keys slightly differently. What, you don't like the keys as they are? Oh, come on. Do you want horizontal gold key?
Refs really love their keys in specific orientations.
It's true.
And they're confused by a diagonal key. Keys have only been vertical or horizontal to them this entire tournament, so seeing a diagonal key is confusing. Talk to your kids about diagonal keys. They exist.
Don't sit on them, though. Oh my god, do not sit on a diagonal key. It's gonna cause problems. Well, right now, we have seen Schmumbler get to stage 3 before, and is back on stage 3 again now. So, like, currently in the lead, not by a whole lot, but again, these levels are brutal. You know, you're kind of exploring this world, finding out where the keys are, and you can't see much of the screen. So, largely trial and error.
There's no camera work, so you can't, like, peek down to see. It's mostly just blind jumps with the ball.
Game over. You touched the weird beast. Why is there a weird beast?
Well, I mean, it's a game. It's gotta have enemies.
It's true. Except, I was gonna say the witness didn't have any enemies, but then again, Jonathan Blow made it.
I think all of the audio logs in that game are basically enemies in themselves.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You listen to it and you just roll your eyes. For 45 minutes. It's a lot of eye rolling. Ooh.
It's all psychological damage while you're playing the witness.
I've never completed everything in the game because I don't want to sit through that video. I don't want to.
Most of my exposure to it is watching my friends play the Archipelago version of it.
I love the game.
It's just randomized.
It's so good. Yeah, and I've played a little bit of the Witness Rando. I need to play more of it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, but Schmumbler seems to have a good take on this. She really is. She got to level 3 without losing any lives. Now, well, I say that, and she's just skyrocketing off the stage.
That sometimes happens in Ball Quest. Sometimes you become a rocket ball. You know? Ooh. Fortunately, falling off. Like, how is the air control in this game? Is there any air control?
There is no air control.
Oh, okay. That's why this is a nightmare.
So, like, as soon as you, like, your control is when you bounce, if you're holding a direction, you will bounce that direction. And then whatever happens there, happens. Like, if your ball is on the ground, you have some movement of it, but, like, it's a lot of it is just dictated by the momentum that you're moving.
Yeah, everybody, you didn't know how nightmarish this was until now. No air control, Your ball is very limited. But balls
Like,
usually don't have air control anyways.
Yeah, this is a realistic game. And as I think I was mentioning it earlier, like this is a game of patience. Like for the most part, the timers on these earlier levels are long enough for you to be able to take your time, get used to like how much you move with the ball when it jumps, how much distance you can kind of like account for, and how much it's going to actually roll when it starts moving.
Oh yeah. Like learning how to actually make the tricky jumps early on level 2, I think is critical. Monhuns are still having a hard time getting the first jumps in that area, which is understandable, you know?
Yeah, it's not an easy game. Like I was playing through this and I only got to like 1 key in stage 6.
That's pretty far though.
I did play it for a lot longer than we're asking our players to play this game for.
Ha ha ha.
Because I'm an ethical GM. I will not make my players suffer more than I do. If they somehow manage
Whoa,
to
Schmumbler's
surpass...
through stage 3. Very nice. Oh, well,
there we go.
I think Schmumbler's already been to stage 4, but I forgot.
Yeah, stage 4 is our enemy stage. Where enemy crab, enemy spider, whatever that thing is.
Oh no! The hitbox is too big!
It is huge.
But yeah, that's 1 key on stage 4, so great job there. Meanwhile, yeah, the one of our referees was noting, Blastinus noting that none of the players have collected the key on stage 2. So, like, it's definitely difficult. Ooh, so much Fabs getting one of the tricky jumps here.
Yeah, I think that's the trickiest jump in this stage, because as soon as you kind of get that, you can figure out all the other jumps. And I think that's where, like, the big deceit of this game comes in. Like, your ball only has so many options for its jump that you kind of need to figure out how to actually utilize each and every one of those small jumps, big jumps.
Yeah, Schmumbler is already on this. Like, I know that Schmumbler has been around quite a bit doing blind races. I think that she participated in Kuso Live and did a very good job there. I gotta take a look. Let me see. That or wanted to participate. That or I'm making things up in my head. I don't know.
Well, regardless, she's doing a really good job early on. 16 minutes in, already getting it to level 4 is very good.
Monhunzer is on to level 4 right now.
Ooh,
and
nice.
There's a Mon to Huns.
Let's see if Monhunzer. Yeah, there is a Mon to Huns. Took me a while. I'm sorry. I'm not on my game right now, Persentia.
Well, yeah, that's because we're watching it.
It's because you have my fingers.
Yeah, they're so cool.
But unfortunately, does collect the key, but Monhunzer back to the start.
Okay, I do not see Schmumbler playing at this last GDQ, but they've been around for ages. Okay, 2025 GDQ Live and Kuso 8. Gotcha. Yeah, and Schmumbler made it, like, won a couple matches. I mean, got through the qualifiers and then lost to Author Blues, and there's no shame losing to Author Blues.
I mean, this game does have sick beats, though.
Yeah, maybe I'm gonna change over to Schmumbler so we can hear some of the later stages here. Cause y'all, I know that this is what you want. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is what I want.
Okay, Schmumbler has successfully got the key and not gotten got by the monster, and gets got by going too fast.
It's kind of spooky music because there's a monster. Ah! So, I imagine this is Ball Quest. We can make lore for the ball.
Yeah, we
could
can totally
give it-
make lore for the ball.
The ball is looking for love.
It's collecting keys to other balls' hearts.
All 8 balls. It's a lot of balls to love. It's a polygamous ball. Or polyamorous. We don't like it's pretty agender, you know?
Polyamorous. I
Oh
believe is
my
the
god,
term.
it's polyamorous. Ah! Ooh, Mooware said the ball could be looking for a pub. That's pretty reasonable as well. Ball just needs a pint.
I mean, that's why it starts at Big Ben, goes to the lighthouse.
How many keys does this pub have? Or how many locks does it have? They really want to keep this ball out.
I mean, if it's like Legend of Zelda keys, they probably break every time that they use them. So they just need to have like a collection of keys every time they use the lock.
Oh yeah. Okay, stage 3's music is a little stressful.
Yeah, they're at some like industry. You can't open a pub at like this area. There's probably like
Yeah, you're in the wrong place,
rights.
Paul. Just get the key and move on. Yeah, Schmumbler just taking a game over. I think that was probably on purpose, just doing it quick because, you know, why put in a whole bunch of work when I know one tiny mistake gonna send me back to the beginning? I know why. Because you only get to make 3 mistakes anyway.
And we actually, for the first time, I feel like, and I've been GMing, there is some chatter in my match chat.
Oh, really? Okay.
We already have people saying that this ball is unresponsive, worst controlling game I have ever played.
Oh, come on. Actually, yeah, it is that bad. No air control, like, just learning how to deal with not being able to control while you're in the air and still manage... Like, when you have a platformer that relies on bouncing a ball, and you cannot control the ball when it's not on the ground, but you have to bounce it over and over in order to get high up, like, it almost becomes a puzzle game at that point.
And that is essentially what Ball Quest is. It is a platform puzzler, where the puzzle is, what type of jump do I need to use in this specific scenario?
Yeah.
It looks like So Much Fabs has made it to level 3. This is going to be setting a high mark for them.
And yeah, I can confirm a lone coder who made this is from Russia. And from the public MSX stuff that I find, this is the only MSX game that they made, which is absolutely out of left field to be like, I'm gonna make an MSX game. But then, like, looking at their website, they have possibly made emulators for the Specky. Yeah,
That's
the
what
ZX
cool
Spectrum,
kids
I
call
believe.
The ZX Spectrum.
Yeah. Okay. Also made some different software, ZX Spectrum video converter for Windows, chip tracker, ooh, and sample mixer. Okay, that actually interests me. Yeah, various tracking software they made. They made a game called Sewerage? I don't know. But they also made a level editor for Windows for Ball Quest.
Yeah, they did. I did try to get it working, but I couldn't figure it out.
That's all right.
Because I would have loved to try to throw some custom-made levels of this game at our players.
Oh, that would be evil. Yeah, a bunch of small games, but it looks like mostly they were interested in like emulating the hardware, working on different tools, and a handful of games they made. Time Gal, I see, is one that they have made, and
Time Gal, wow.
that sounds familiar.
I believe it's like it's one of those like Dragon Lair style games where you need to pick a direction and things happen.
Yeah, they made it for ZX Spectrum. Oh, they did a demake of the PlayStation game on the ZX Spectrum. What? Taking a ZX Spectrum? What? What? It's one of the first games on the ZX Spectrum that required the CD-ROM to play because it was so big. Yeah, 185.8 megabytes. Let's just say you don't play a game like that on the ZX Spectrum. Oh my god.
I feel like that's even bigger than like the memory of the ZX Spectrum.
Yeah, it is. Like, most Spectrum... Like, I'm looking at Ball Quest for MSX, which is more detailed, and the game's going to be bigger on this. This game is only 120 kilobytes. The ZX Spectrum version is definitely going to be a lot smaller than this. Like, they have a game that they... Alone Coder has a game that they put on their site that is 1 kilobyte. And then they have this Time Gal 100-something megabytes, 185 according to Internet Archive. Amazing. I love it. Oh, and Donkey Kong says the ZX Spectrum has 48 kilobytes of memory, so a little bigger, yes.
Just a little bit, just a little bigger.
A tiny bit bigger.
Yeah, our players still getting the lay of the land here. What is... Monhunter was just having a party in the first level.
I mean, you gotta party sometimes. You're a ball. Why aren't you partying?
And Monhunter is doing a very Mystery Tournament coded strategy right now.
Oh, yeah?
It looks like they reset on the first level if they lose a life.
I think that's a good choice at this point.
Which, very good strategy to play, especially with a game with such limited lives.
Yeah, if you lose a life on level 1, like, you're probably going to make mistakes on other levels as you make progress, and because of that, one mistake in this game is a death. You know, you really, really need to conserve the lives for when they matter. Schmumbler, like, has been doing fantastic. DePatman is noting that Schmumbler has been doing that as well, resetting on level 1. And
it's a very good strategy. I told them, like, and the title screen does tell them that pressing F5 does just reset the game.
So much Fabs, by the way, trying to get these jumps on level 4. Schmumbler gonna be getting the key in just a little bit as well. Like, so much Fabs. Technically,
I think, yeah, if Fabs can get to the end,
no!
I think
Oh, Fabs, no! Greedy, game over! Oh no, Schmugglers!
Our benchmark right now is that we've had 3 players who've made it to level 4 and have collected the key. It's just a matter of getting to the end.
Oh my gosh, that demon is so mean. I hate that guy. He looks like he belongs on Doom or something.
Yeah, it's just... I think it's just because he has like a mohawk or whatever was going on with his hair.
Yeah.
Okay, Schmumbler.
Oh no, grabbing the bottle. Does the bottle make you automatically roll?
I don't think so. I honestly don't remember. I know I collected it, but I did not go flying off that far. I think it's just like, if you're continually holding right, you will like still move right when you land. And I think that's just like adding to the momentum.
Okay.
So like when I played this, I was almost never holding a direction when I landed. Just for fear of just going out of control.
That is fair. Oh, that's where the exit is for Schmumbler. Okay, you can... I saw it. It's above where Schmumbler is, so you kind of need to roll off of the platform up above there. And just roll to the right.
Each level actually has multiple exits.
Oh, really? Like, I think that if you stop bouncing here, Schmumbler... Oh, you can break the floor above the exit. Yeah. Oh, almost. Oh, no!
Oh.
Unfortunately, too much rolling. Like, it's hard to say how difficult this is to control because I've never played this, but...
It is very difficult to control. Like, you have very limited options, and once you start essentially ragdolling, you're at the mercy of the physics.
But yeah, I think that, like, now that Schmumbler knows where one of the exits is, I think that she knows what she wants to do in order to get it.
Like, she has a game plan. And if we were to end the match right now, I think she did get to that mark of progress first, so she would take the victory.
Yeah, she did get the key. So this is being tracked. Stages completed, followed by the keys acquired in the level. And there's only one key to collect in that level, so Schmumbler did do that first. That is first place. Until somebody beats that stage, there will not be any more progress past
so much
it.
Fabs is on the level right now, all their lives.
Yeah, this is significant. But does Fabs... okay. I'm not sure if this is on Schmumbler's side or if this is on my side, but...
It certainly sounds like something. I'll say that.
Oh, yeah. We'll go ahead and switch over to somebody else's audio, because as much as I love this, I want to, like, hear the game. There we go. Over to So Much Fabs.
Okay, well, Fabs has lost 2 attempts on this already.
Uh-oh. Yeah, and as per Hedge Maze, the players do local recordings just in case there are issues with internet. Guess what? I'm not the only one who sometimes has internet issues. Sometimes it's all y'all, okay? Sometimes it's not my fault. Stop blaming me.
Oh, I think Schmumbler's gonna get it.
Yeah, Schmumbler's
She's
through.
got it. Moving to 5.
Very nice. You know, whatever. I'll go back and see if we can listen to the music there. Well, that didn't last too long. Okay, that's enough, Schmumbler. Your music is still broken. For some reason... Nah, it's okay, it's okay. I'm getting it fixed, I'm getting it fixed. Making sure that we have everything correct. Bam, bam.
Yeah, Schmumbler setting the new high mark now. Stage 5. Just getting to level 5 now.
Oh, yeah. Like, great job for Schmumbler. You know, for some reason, So Much Fab's music is pretty quiet comparatively. Let's crank it up.
I feel like, yeah, Jimmy Wanderer not having a time with this game.
Yeah, mind you, not everybody clicks with every game. I mean, that's part of Kusogrande. It's just, realistically, you never know if a game is going to be, like, one of your weak spots. And there's no problem if it is.
But I'm hoping that Jumi Wonder gets like the push that he needs, because I'm hoping he can get a little more progress. And Schmumbler already back to level 4.
Yeah. And with all of her lives, that is pretty significant. Like, yep, and I think she's going to get this pretty easy peasy. That is a level completed on to level 5.
I think you gotta move right. Moving left is incorrect.
Yeah, but, like, oh. Going down the steps is scary. I mean,
Yeah.
welcome to the world of blind jumps, and there's a monster who wants to...
I think she did collect the key, though.
Yep, she
so
did.
She gets the key. Even if it's an inch more of progress, it's still progress.
Yeah, and pretty much everybody else, if they make it to that stage, they're gonna get that key and then die immediately, so, like, you know, I imagine people are going to get game overs pretty quickly on that stage.
Yeah, I feel like my players here are gonna have some words with me after this match.
Yeah, mostly... What the crap? Balls! Yeah, I've seen... 1, 2, 3 of our players already talking. Fab's just locked in. Everybody else
Yeah,
complaining
Fabs-
about the game.
I know so much Fabs. Fabs comes from our Mystery Funhouse Mystery Tournament Discord.
Okay.
And does pretty well over there. And so is now experiencing what it's like to only have bad games as opposed to potentially having bad games.
I do have to wonder, has this game been in Mystery Tournament?
No.
Okay, this was...
Absolutely not.
Absolutely. Oh, come on. It's fair and well balanced.
I mean, I guess.
No RNG. It's a puzzle game.
I think the issue we have is having to restart constantly.
Oh.
Like, if you restarted on the same level every time, even if you ran out of lives, then I think it could be Mystery Tournament viable.
Oh, the monster touch Fabs. That is another game over, but Fab's still in solid second place. Schmumbler in first. Let me go ahead and just confirm. It looks like, yeah, Monhunzer has gotten there. Actually, Monhunzer might have gotten there before so much Fabs. So, yeah, the thing is, like, with a straight-up tie, we do who made that much progress first. Monhunzer using the pinball strats, and unfortunately, didn't quite work, but it was fun.
Schmumbler back onto this level.
Yep, just going slow and steady. Biggest thing is, how do you get the key that the monster is guarding? I think going to the left is the correct idea.
Oh, but
too
moves
far,
just
too
a
far.
bit too much.
That's okay, 1 extra life. That's gotta count for something. Odd to
She's
go with
figuring it out,
bouncing strats, though.
I mean, if it works, it works.
I mean, you are basically guaranteed to move a specific distance horizontally. You know, you're not going to accidentally accelerate too much because you can only accelerate, like, the 1 frame that you're touching the ground. So, you know, you'll get very precise acceleration if that is an issue in this game, which it appears to be an issue, yeah.
It is, but it's consistent. And I think that's like the thing that you need to, like, the players need to keep in mind is that it's always going to be like the same, like, acceleration, the same jump, the same bounce It's figuring out how to utilize that in what is essentially just really difficult stage design.
Yeah. Which, mind you, like, the stage design definitely could use some work. I mean, if you're trying to make a game that lasts for more than 10 minutes, I sort of understand what you're doing here, but, like, at least give some, like, continues, you know? In my opinion, give, like, one continue so that people don't feel like they've lost all of the progress. And you said that you played for a really long time and didn't really make much progress after the first key in level 6.
Yeah. I think I got it, and I was like, I think that tied the mark from the previous match, and I was like, that's all I need. I don't care about the rest. I'll look up a video.
That's fair. Oh, so much Fabs dying. How can a ball be so hard?
I think Fabs is gonna get it though. Like, Fabs has been consistently getting here.
Game
That
over.
hitbox is so mean.
It's so
It's
big.
such a cruel hitbox.
Why is it so big? You didn't have to make it that big. The Russians have big hitboxes. What can you say?
You cannot lie.
Okay, Schmumbler sees the key, just need to not die from monster. Okay, there you go, you got the key. There's one more key in this level, though. Oh, no!
Oh,
that's okay.
So close.
Plenty of lives for Schmumbler.
But knows how to, like, safely get this key now, and safely get down.
Yeah. That's the thing, you do not lose the knowledge. I mean, sometimes you forget about the size of the freaking hitboxes in this game, but you still don't lose the knowledge that you've already gained at this point. Biggest thing is to, you know, try to avoid making sloppy mistakes, try to avoid taking unnecessary deaths, and hopefully just make a tiny bit more progress the next time that you play, even if it's not, like, measured progress, because in this game we're just measuring based off of the number of keys in a level. It doesn't matter if you make the next platform jump or not. But it does personally, if you manage to get to a new area, then you know a little bit more about what's going on there. You've seen it and you know what to expect.
Yeah, and I think our players are doing a good job of persevering and figuring out the tiny mechanics here.
Oh yeah, this is a game that some people would probably get very angry at while playing, and I don't blame them.
Oh, Fabs almost had the jump, but just hit the side.
No. Yeah, like, Fabs has done this jump many, many times.
That's gonna be fast.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, anytime I, like, tried to get that key and jump out, like, I always got hit by the spider.
I mean, it's a cool spider. Fabs? No! Yeah, I'm not sure why Fabs started moving to the left. If you hit the corner of a platform, does it kind of try to roll you?
I don't remember. I don't think it does.
Oh, someone's asking if the bottle reverses your direction. That is a possibility.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember. That's the thing.
By the way, Stream Hatman, thank you so much for the raid with your little crew there and for resubscribing. It's very appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Yeah, Fabs accidentally falling down here. Like, there's definitely something accidental going on here.
It might be reverse controls, because the moment that Fabs got put down there...
Oh, I saw people, like, accelerating a lot. That's why I thought it was, like, an acceleration drink or something that just makes it so that you cannot stop. But no, I think it's because they were trying to hold against the direction that they were going, but that just made them go faster in that direction.
Which would make sense.
Yeah, as it turns out,
But I think
there's not a lot
ahead.
of written information about this game. If anybody wants to make the game FAQs about the different items and such in this, I mean, you can do that.
because we have cherries, we have diamonds. I mean, that's all score.
Or is it? Yes.
There could be more.
As far as I know, it's all score. Yeah. We don't even know if you can get extra lives if you get a high enough score, but it's possible that if you collect a lot of the items, you can get an extra life on, what, level 7 or 8? Which you might need at that point, because you've died. Per the README file, the bottle scrambles the controls. Thank you so much, Codeman38.
Yeah, I didn't give them a README file.
Oh, of course.
And if I did, I mean, like, I wasn't gonna tell them what the items do. They gotta figure it out for themselves. My, okay, we have 15 minutes left in this match. I can't believe how fast time has gone for this.
I know, right? Well, when you're balling, sometimes the time just flies, you know? You're just kicking butt.
Jumi made it to 3.
Yes,
Jumi made it to level 3. Yes!
This is good. Level 3 is actually pretty easy. Oh, yep. Oh, no!
Oh!
Yeah, the difficult thing is that you can't actually see where the exit is until you've gotten both of the keys. Oh, Jumi knows now, though. Like, having this level laid out in a way that you can basically bounce if you start in a specific location and just let the game take over, that's kind of fun. And there we go.
Yeah.
Jumi is through. On to level 4. Gonna be a death very quickly here, though, because we got the crab.
Yeah, hasn't seen enemy crab yet.
Nobody likes the crab.
Okay, and Fabs is back at this jump.
Okay. Oh, just gotta roll off. No! Oh, Fabs, that was so close. Yeah, you needed to wait for the next monster cycle, unfortunately. That's fine. 2 lives.
But I think Fabs is gonna get it. I fully believe Fabs is gonna get it.
Like, it's just amazing that this game looks so simple, but is so difficult.
Yeah, I mean, it is amazing. And I honestly feel like it's slightly addicting too, because it's so simple, you feel like you should be able to do it really easily.
Yeah.
And like, even the players might hate it, but I wouldn't be surprised if the players are also like, I'm gonna play this and complete it.
Okay, Fabs,
I
you're
think Fabs has
through.
got it.
You're through, you got it. Bam, level complete for Fabs.
So that is a distinct second place now for So Much Fabs.
Oh no! Monhunzer missed the key. That is a death. And Monhunzer is resetting. Good idea. Fabs went left. Should go right. That's a death. And a game over. That's fine. I mean, first time seeing a level, you don't know which way you're supposed to go because the game doesn't really indicate. And because, the ball was a little further on the right side of the screen, you would assume, let's go left.
Okay, Schmumbler's back at this jump.
Oh, but it's so precise if you're doing a single jump like that.
Yeah, it is cruel. Now we're putting all my energy onto Monhunzer and Jumi. I want to see them get to these same stages.
Uh-oh. Schmumbler, gotta move. Gotta move. Yeah. No!
It's such a big hitbox. It's so cruel.
You know, I don't know what kind of creature it is. We're calling it the crab. I don't think it looks at all like a crab, but I don't care. It's the crab.
It's a crab, it's a spider, it's some sort of demon. It's all of these things. And it has an aura. It has an aura that
Ooh.
just...
Describe the aura to me.
So just like you've ever met somebody that you can just tell, like, that's a bad guy based off of just their aura? Like, that's what
Yes.
this enemy is.
Yes, I have. But
And you've taken damage by just being around them.
I mean, I did... When I was a Mormon missionary, I thought somebody was going to murder me, but I think... I don't think they were. I think they just got really fiery discussing stuff, and I'm like, oh, bad aura. But then,
they have passion?
Oh,
They
no.
actually care about things? No, I can't trust this person.
Oh, no, the really bizarre thing is that, like, the second time that we met up with him, you know, we're talking and he's getting super fired up and super angry. And then suddenly he goes over to the shelf and pulls something out, brings it over to me. It's a missionary tag. And I'm like, did he kill a missionary and keep his tag? Oh my God. What is going on here? No, he had been a missionary and was no longer Mormon. Turns out that he got excommunicated for stealing tithing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. You know, that seems to be the one thing in Mormonism that will get you excommunicated the fastest. Don't mess with the money, okay?
You can do anything else, but if you touch the money...
Fabs, no!
We got 10 minutes left. I think our players are exhausted.
I think they are, which is understandable. I mean, like, an hour of Ball Quest is a lot of Ball Quest.
I didn't tell them that there's only 8 stages.
Yeah, they might think there's 50. But no, there's actually hope. Like, it's technically completable.
In a technical aspect, yes, it is completable. I just don't think it's possible in a blind attempt to do it on your, in an hour. Oh! Schmumbler got to jump!
What do the arrows do?
The arrows are just indicating which way to go.
Oh my gosh. We got the arrows, and then Schmumbler's stream froze. That's okay. That's okay. If Schmumbler... Okay,
Schmumbler
this is one of those weird cases. It's probably not going to matter because Schmumbler is still in the lead. But if for some reason it did matter because somebody passed Schmumbler's progress, what we would do is ask Schmumbler for the recording, because internet issues do happen. However, if Schmumbler didn't make a recording, and they should have, then the win would go to whoever got the second key on that stage. Of course, we'll see if Schmumbler comes back. Recordings are now automatic. That is good to know. Okay, and that's all right. Schmumbler is back. It's just the internet that the game... Oh, there we go. Caught up. Level 2.
Caught up. Yeah, so it does not look like she got the clear there.
Do 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 do. Whee! Monhunzer, why are you doing this? Why do you stress me out like this?
I don't know.
I think
I feel
Monhunzer
like
is starting to
Monhunzer's
get a little like done with the game. That's
a
my.
little loopy and just having fun, just bouncing as hard as he possibly can.
I mean, I know that if I messed up and I thought that I was going to lose because of a small mistake, I would probably start holding right. Fabs, as per chat, Fabs is back to level 5. Gotta go right. Oh. Got the key.
Got the key, though.
Gotta descend a little more.
unfortunately-
It's hard to know what you need to do, you know. Fabs was able to see a little bit more of the stage when falling to the monster, but it was only 1 or 2 more platforms, and considering that they were probably looking at where the ball was going rather than the area around, it would have been very hard to catch where those platforms were. So, like,
Yeah.
that's not really Fabs' fault. It's just, you know, if you had a keen eye and were really paying attention to everything around you, you might have been able to see that there were platforms in specific areas.
Schmumbler back to level 5.
And Taven said Schmumbler did in fact get the last key on that stage. It's just, unfortunately, the feed
Didn't get to the exits. Yeah.
for us was a bit of a problem. So, yeah, we know that Schmumbler has gotten both keys on stage 5. Let's see what Schmumbler can do this time with the power of Comcast.
Getting to those moments where it's going to be probably their last attempts to complete.
Yep.
But has this level 5 jump down?
Yeah, like, once you know exactly, like, find a reliable way to make the jump rather than the optimal way. Because if you can do it consistently by bounce buffering or something else, lining up per pixel and then bounce buffering in order to, like, move a very specific amount when you land, then you will know that you can make the jump. And there we go, Schmumbler, on to the next level! Okay, we gotta hear this music, even if it's broken. Let's see. How is this music so good? Oh my gosh!
A lot of keys.
Yeah. Okay, nope. Bleh. And a lot of breakable floors.
I got here once, collected that first key, and then I noped out. Because I ran out of lives and I didn't want to keep playing.
Oh. Very close for Schmumbler. Almost got another key, but unfortunately rolled too much.
I honestly think this is going to lock Schmumbler into first.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Fantastic job for Schmumbler.
Like, eyes are on Fabs, though, because, well, Fabs has no lives. Essentially has to one-shot level 5 and collect 2 keys on level 6.
It's a tall order, but again, if you can think of how to line things up just right, nope.
And game over.
And if you were paying attention enough to remember where the platforms were, it's so much to ask. Like, when you see a screen for, like, a fraction of a second, to be able to process it in that amount of time is just incredibly difficult. And then to remember it when you finally make it back there, because you have to actually concentrate on playing the game.
Yeah, and also just remembering to do that for all of these levels. Every level has its own unique, like, input sequence that you need to remember every time.
Yeah. Now, with that said, everybody's done a pretty good job here. This game is no joke. It's extremely difficult. Like, I feel like, even though Jumi has fallen behind the other players, still doing... Wait, no. Jumi is tied with Monhunzer. Yes,
yeah, Monhunzer just hasn't been able to get back to level 4 in a very long time.
Technically, if Jumi got there and beat it, I don't see that happening in the next 2.5 minutes, though. But yeah, it's tied between 3rd and 4th. It's just Monhunzer wins that tie due to making it there first.
I mean, it's technically possible. I think, like, you can beat the first few levels in 2 minutes.
Oh yeah.
It's just a very, very tall order. We're back on level 5.
How did
But I will
Jumi
say-
not beat that? Oh my gosh, just barely missing the exit. That's great. Okay, so main complaint that I have, hitboxes. The deadly ones are too big and the exit is too small. Second complaint, everything else. Except the music's good. The music's good, the graphics fantastic, the scrolling is magic for the MSX. An entry into an MSX retro dev competition. This is amazing.
In terms of it being a playable game, I mean, you can play it. And it is a game.
Whee!
Yeah, that is probably going to be the last attempt for Schmumbler. Fabs has made it to level 5.
That is not going to do it. Fabs getting a game over, and that is that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think we have our positions. I think we have Schmumbler taking the victory, so much Fabs taking second, Monhunzer taking third, with Jumi Wanderer taking fourth.
Yep, if there is a miracle to happen, it's now very unlikely. But, you know, it's Kusogrande. You never know when a
You never know when someone's going to
explodes.
find the wrong warp to the end credits.
We've had really weird things happen in Kusogrande before. I don't know. But yeah, this is just about time, everybody. We are done. Bam! Give it up for all the players playing Ball Quest for MSX in the year 2007 of all things. Oh my gosh, we're getting that again. Fine, do Zoop. I don't care. I don't even like Zoop, but play Zoop.
Yeah, incredible though. Our players did fantastic. Getting to level 4 is hard. This game is difficult, but all of our players at least got there. And fantastic all around.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go ahead and invite Schmumbler in because Schmumbler managed to take the victory. Hello there, Schmumbler. Great job.
Wow, I did not think that I would be in first place here.
I think that everybody felt that way.
I didn't tell you all in chat, but there's only 8 levels in this game.
Oh, okay.
So you have effectively beaten 80% of this game.
Nice.
Yeah, with that said, what a game.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel about Ball Quest? Did it make you as mad as it seemed to make everybody else?
That's complicated.
Uh-oh.
Because, yes, the controls are terrible, but it's also kind of charming.
Okay.
Honestly, like, it just makes me want to go back and play more Kula World.
Gotcha. Wait, which world?
Kula World. It's like a puzzle platformer where you're a beach ball doing things in the sky. So,
yeah,
similar vibes, but very different gameplay.
Yeah, this is very much a homebrew game, you know. It was entered in as a submission for a competition in 2007, and it was the first entry for that competition, actually. But people were genuinely impressed by it because the game is so much smoother than almost anything that you'll find on the MSX. Like, the scrolling is unbelievable. Yeah, the controls kind of nightmarish. You have no air control. But, like, I'd say that, especially as a tech demo for the MSX, it's really cool. Yeah, have you played any games for the MSX before? Do you know anything about that computer?
The only thing I know is from watching some other people play it, but I've never played an MSX game myself. No.
Yeah, you'll see, like, if you ever do, you'll definitely see that this game is technologically pretty advanced when it comes to the way that things scroll. It's very smooth. I love the music as well. It's gorgeous.
Oh yeah, we've been bobbing out to the title screen music for the entire setup time.
Yeah. It's like the title screen's great, but like I think some of the stage music is even better than the title screen. And for what I understand, it was 1 or 2 people who made this game. Just being able to have like all of those skill sets together to make this is genuinely impressive. I love it. Yeah. What do you think was the biggest flaw of the game? How about that? And if you're not saying hitboxes, you're wrong.
That spider did get me a couple times where it definitely shouldn't have. But no, I feel like the momentum is the biggest flaw, but I also feel like it's intentional too.
Honestly, the game would be a lot shorter if not for the momentum, yeah.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that took me a while to notice was you're actually able to move when you bounce off of the ceilings.
Really? You can... Okay, I didn't actually notice that. So if you're contacting a surface, you can add momentum. Right. Sure, it's just 1 frame of momentum, but that still is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it was enough to make me miss a platform a few times.
Oh. Yeah. Is this something that you'd ever recommend that anybody check out? Or just go play Cool World?
Maybe more to watch than to play.
Okay. I mean, I had fun watching it. And I think with 4 screens, it's probably like a little more interesting because if somebody falls back to where they had been before, we can jump to somebody else and watch them. Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, it looks a lot smoother when you're just watching it than when you go hands-on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the demo play really made you think you were in for like, oh, this might be a smooth platformer.
Right.
Demos lie. The devs know how the game works. They can TAS it. They can just put the inputs in so that they play perfectly. Never trust them. Well, great job here. You did fantastic. Everybody did well, but like you were the only one to make it to stage 6. I think that what was their name that came in second place?
So Much Fabs.
So Much Fabs. Fabs made it to stage 5, but didn't collected one of the keys, the one right above the. We keep calling him a crab for some reason. I know that he's not a crab. He's a spider thingy.
He's a red spider, which makes you think crab.
Yeah. Oh, now it makes sense. So, you genuinely, had a really solid lead and did a fantastic job holding on to that. I have to ask, Schmelbler, is there anything that you're doing stream-wise these days? Or, if not, anything you like to plug? Any games that you've been enjoying lately?
Well, I haven't been doing a whole lot of streaming lately. I do need to start brushing off on some of my games for GDQ coming up.
Yeah.
But mostly I've just been hanging out with some friends. I've got a couple guys who run a thing called Bad Games Club where we just have a game of the month that doesn't have a current speedrun board, and we just lab it out and see who can get the fastest time in the month.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I know that you've talked about that before. Yeah, how long have you been doing that?
So I've only participated in it this last month, but it's been going for about a year now.
Okay. Well, good. I'm glad that there's a group doing that, because there are a lot of games that have not been touched by speedrunners for understandable reasons. And it's great to be able to, that's when you really get to do glitch hunting and find some strange stuff. I love glitch hunting. It's one of my favorite things to do. And routing, love it. It's good stuff. Well, sweet. So, yeah, Schmumbler, if other people are interested, you can always drop, like, if it's something that's open to other people, you know, you can drop a link or let people know about, like, where they can find out about that. I know that some people might be interested in that.
Oh yeah, for sure. It is an open invite. I would just need to find I think the Discord link is on any of the speedrun.com boards for the games that we've done.
Gotcha. Yeah, feel free. If people are interested, just shoot me a DM on Discord and I will get that info over to you. I'll get it sorted out. Thank you so much, Mumbler. This was a blast. Rambles, thank you. Do you have anything that you'd like to plug before we go?
I'm gonna plug it like I do every time.
Do it.
Mystery Tournament 20 signups are open with the goal of having the tournament start April 1st. So if you are interested in doing more blind speedrunning or blind racing, sort of like Kusogrande, except that we promise you that the games might be good. We can't guarantee it, but they might.
We promise that they might, yeah. I will be playing as well. Everybody, you should join Mystery Tournament because it's going to be a fun time. Well, thank you all so much. This is the last match of the day, and I am very tired and a little bit bruised from falling down during the night. So I'm going to take off and take a bit of a break. We will be back tomorrow. Remember, it is daylight savings. So, yeah, try to do that time adjustment, y'all. We'll be an hour earlier than expected, but we're only starting at 4:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, so a little bit of a break. Otherwise, let's raid JSR. Do we have a good raid message, anybody? Anything from... Oh my gosh.
Final Zone has to have something.
Yeah, Final Zone 2 had something good.
Like, I just... oh.
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 Ah.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, but...
I can't remember anything else other than that.
Okay,
I was setting up for the other match.
So you can... Everybody, just go yell, oh, or ah. You can choose. Either of them. Okay, I will see you all tomorrow for more Kusogrande. Take care. See ya, Shramble. See ya, Schmumbler.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.